When you alone, tune into Hello FM on the dial 101.5.
Welcome to Saturday morning.
Welcome to Saturday morning. Hello 101.5 FM. And we must apologize for the late coming in of Akoko Abon. Time check is 23 minutes to 6. And the last day of May 2025. Nyankopon ya de ye first day, second day, third day, and then 151st day. May and then the day chapter. In fact, we will see another 31st May 2025 beam kopem say Christ be back. That as pa say no me who say the any twemu abosom for the ABC. Ahohoa see ehia wo ne na ye de Akoko Abon ye de ebro. Akoko Abon Hello 101.5 FM peace 104.3 FM and a bribia na ye de ebro memle da if he sabre Akoko pem non do and ye de ebro e bi diga na honkomo ebo you go find news no ba ye be edi apode ho komo kakra with Abotre Clinic. Afi and then we go one-on-one with Member of Parliament for Tafu constituency, Honorable Vincent Kowasifua. Ye be fie ha so so a enkomo no e wo honoma ye be twetwe. Ntino ye da asese wuti u freak baby na e be Kumasi. Welcome to Osekrum the ye ka ho asem no. Osekrum Kumasi where everything is possible. And then your last day, be careful because last days are dangerous. Last day of May. And then World Health Organization, SCA, especially you listening to me. Yes, not Yemfa Emo Dan Hobay. And then your World No Tobacco Day. On this note, I present to you Wafa Asmani, who is 153 days in that institute.
And that is not easy at all.
When get your certificate before
you start the traveling.
Yes, back on the journey.
Kenya miadum fina mafeo.
Wife
style yeah.
Wife no for fefe no ye.
Ke ba Kenya miadum no ho so chia pa.
Me jene so
pa with you. You see tobacco on. Asemu.
And then World No Tobacco Day.
Wow. Nti yemfa ntu ye hofo. Ye nkaka ye ho say tobacco ya the body.
Na I say in the team no ho. Bright products, dark intentions. Unmasking the appeal. Quite difficult to understand, but very simple. You almost can say products tobacco deadly. Tobacco amphibia nipa over 8 million globally. 8 million. Yes, tobacco related afi. Yes. Until the almost can say almost yes way because of almost commercial interest. Almost tobacco no. It's sense to car almost painting no. Almost a packet at the end come. Very attractive. And no any bright products no. Eba ya omuna hwe me maka na sem.
David be say unya.
Ana cigarette na tobacco no no. Ama wa ba it wa home the traffic. Right.
Once again.
Thank you. Now dark intention no adwene bone a etechiri. It destroys people.
Sure.
It is say destructive intino. Omo packaging nice. Na yenso so ya said say yenso ya be pass adwene no hontoma. Sa adwene na wo mu a.
Bone etechiri
do. Over the air ton. Intino or say one of the primary public health challenges today is the attractiveness of tobacco, nicotine and related products, particularly to young audiences. I would say, and then tobacco no first no yes we cigarette and all the bibia by so we dey for the sisa and the dear and all the flavors account yes we flavor no yes but the bottom line is say a tobacco it can kill it can destroy and you know they package it glamour very nice to appeal. Also, at a normal yana a young koda normal. Also, very colorful. So they be a kodano a bit gravitate to it. So tobacco san and they almost now World Health Organization is telling us that bright products. The product is very bright, but the intentions in it are dark. I don't know. I tight, you know. Tobacco, apart from say, oh no, you get high, and this is only at the other. If you cry, no, if you say a fashion, and there's a man of crown, more because
that's his and yes,
first now you see a cigarette, for jot.
You want to say cigarette, and so crowd and commercial who say cigarette smoking can be harmful to your health.
Thank you.
If
you say no, Oma afa back door.
Sure.
Yes, I idea to make it appealing to kids, to youth, to women, and to tobacco. The air can say it can kill. It kills over 8 million. You can say deaths globally. See, the campaign is na you free.
Secondary smoking.
According to reports, yes, France beginning July 1st July, almost make sure say baby koda will be no. Some koda be hon kwa dia would mean light cigarette. If you try, you are dead. You are dead. Ube boka big time. All right. If you're free, I'm watching the offer so jabbing. You didn't cry me refi. Ubi kokun ni offer ya. Oh, I'm going na papa lubi kuno eda.
Oh,
and then the end the year jabbing. So we want to remember Sky Academy try take it the Fabra na me fa concord support to you. Yeah, Uti Akoko Abon Hello 101.5FM at 6 for news from Peace FM. But what is very important to me is we bebuna cigarette and I say tobacco him be packaging and nice. At the end of the day, over problem. Unya problem ebusia will suffer. Omana kasa also will suffer.
Omai no so ya wa asade na nsa wutimi TV ho no mo ya advise omokoye shisha party ofa wonhu bi.
No send there.
Shisha party.
Mano ebe suffer entino. What I'm saying is all right. Ama akweli ama akwaba.
That can make sense.
Ere na ekoso. Ukunu ho ye.
Mba so ne ho ye.
Okay. Waba.
Debi.
Waba da ben.
And no dey just mbisa na answer. Minti me swe.
Resi one word you na se free jim. Baby anu afum aba.
Me no ahwe.
What's me land emergency?
Ase o land a eja wo ho no akra betimi ahwe oni meduane yese.
What you offer?
Emergency aduane.
What's me land emergency?
Also with me land
emergency.
Emergency.
So no can.
Emergency.
Emergency.
And then
all right, the president of the Republic of Ghana is on a thank you tour of Bono region. But President Akazakura Okoyem said, "I'll attract headlines." Said Domahene. Now Domahene is a politician. One thing seems to be a politician. Now said any politician say no, it's becoming one thing too many of that man. Seriously.
So who a politician?
No, I respect chieftaincy. So
I respect him also the man anya be across a penny.
Or a penny.
But politics.
No, Mr. Minyakoda.
But politics maybe or yapa.
Asaba okay, me person be kasi su. Things Mr. Minyakoda.
Me person me try say.
Or a penny.
We must
revere the Akunyana Otiso. But every now and then that man behaves. Sir,
why a politician?
Why a Debbie by law, they are not supposed to do active
politics. Law, that's one pen who busua.
And yes, I did. By law, yes, you ever can because they are politicians here and they do be na oye. Which I sometimes I'm missing out from say this man as I said, Sakunyana or tis no dini. I that's Sakunyana penny for no. And so son or because Obi is right. More and more no musum no muso edin some better na chepa.
Sure.
Now I'm watching us of tupa. Some more yes, I did na most motu. And I'm wondering, say, the penny for her every piano descending into political gutter. Now, yes, some of us may be compelled to react to the things he says and does, which would not be nice because yena nano omona sa some craba na ubia mentime ho ase a we call to free why call. I was na say mentime ho ase sorry boko dendenden he fa de koye ye de ba menhia hemfi. Now we are hene now to ho na da bia somehow can say minim so you populist. Say I don't person kasa me kasa unim nyansa but I say you who say unim nyansa. It's not about what you say, it's about what you do. I'm not saying say on your wise, he is a wise man in this, but she say President Mama Koho ena say shishadie be ena the amount getting the on my skin sa katijana sa amana na yetu no de mentias amana say wo yo hene before say we be see die e dey na wo ye so if some politicians are referring to this as a beta also wo hene ti say na ate say amana na why when you say na okasa why you make be because yesu so ye nyina no ye taxpayers
Sure.
Can someone edit mpuntuo ne nkabom beba na their politicians be and in any case ya to abawi me kai so omampani in his own in his state of the nation or refer say sa cathedral na ade no wati committee made up of diluted teachers and they be omo mi ade say wo kokot na ho na you make mockery of the thing. What are you trying to imply? Na no mu wani say na you can say any birthday now Sunday man the channel where she and so now say the referee hanky crowd fee. These are some of the things you have to do in public and private before you come to public. Now man pay or mine. Oh sorry, I know I better now. They be kasa then correct kasa when you just by heart. And you fe on jais idea na ya.
The referee thank you.
What the heck you know then say now na lo sa.
Say engofo no mu di na jinso na nka so obi man ba munim so opasa ti omo ba so omo.
No. I make a say yan tunu to futupa. That yan che na chepa.
So munim so you obi opasa. Na dia you na asa on social media dey here.
Our private and some of these are some of the things.
Thank you. You already need their movie.
Now what you hold
prepare for no.
Now the politicians now some politicians you are subjecting yourself to to the political arena. Penny what can be say what can the state of the nation address. And he was said that to me so arrest so can a diagnose or they treat you. Where you're here, elevate yourself. Lift up yourself. Raise the standards. Raise the bar. More so, when you're a peace court judge as a high court judge. Over travel, you know, I'm a Casabia. No, I'm a young movie, so I said, you be a reply. But I'm a reply, but I am just talking to or no. They can't say, where? Oh, there be a so too for Casa. I mean, person may dinner bed compare some. And Bibia, what the asidaka say ni book a palma and henkwa, and a hemful because almost a man a kuku. And you know, papa no ne hemful no nanano, ne hemful nen enquano. Ya woman to the full bedroom because oh bad, your baby, no. Ya then yet. But a woman piece of him.
You that can
say. Now politicians I'm no was have it.
Amana. And then I am
do na review and coffee. And the young Kawasa.
The can a what can be a. I would say clinic ever boa so Jerry or the apple press our mama drew. Oh, me when summer me on name. Now I be a tin mamma would jet to me dear for sunny. Young fast stroke and call Mujabro so a city Yari. Yan do somehow. Yes, sir, na kidney Yari Bemakuma Yari. A man me pab what took us in Muyo ya. A one of the cool. I would say for a crowd what Makuma say had almost Santa Sefan Cinebra for 0247 904473.
KKB Pro Roofing Company CM watching your lawn span materials are by Mesa Self Log ni IBR. your standard roofing sheet, packet form, na governance 2 trusses, hallow-zinc sheets, aluminium sheets, governance sheets, roofing accessories, no, your range, our value, or gutter, side panels, lady akagina, a sound one that one is singing there, beauty, the KKB pra. 10 years rating guaranteed that so near some 10% discount. Come see your father, Mamponte, Quantum Ponosus, our sales office, web Aqua Station, or Percement in Ross, Akiki Mobi, 0243255309.
Ordinary spices tasty wom fa biya waduane ya chicken dear jollof rice dear fried rice dear obenya stew goat beef noodles and shrimps and afe ordinary non-dairy powder bibi ademokede ye no fa wono abusu krom fra 020-780-5398 omo asafo commercial bank area wa
Your Spanish garlic mission capsules and the Papa Dusian idea ya onasia tatai we be our Casanca Bonnie eba mabusumi sweatia or Fichikromo Honami or Henia. What drew Spanish said, Jingo capsules no, anti-aging, junior Mamuja, so dear Fusani in Pedianum, and yet now hair shops out doing in a most Spanish pharmacy, our Bremai saw me junction or Bossy from Cosman Heba. Yenia to be at Tom 0266 114 111.
Yes, I'm sorry, Bank PLC, Bebwam or Sika Soma Koye, the savings account on for so baby bebaso, Ususu account, ye baba jeje, or Pebosia ye mobi, current account, ye Bieman crown cranny in Yuma, Utimi sign check a trace kafa phone so, edgy overdraft to cry. On the SMB loan saba, ye the boy human kumani adantemu mamutumpon, and our purchase autoa, every 100 Ghana cities could be abetimi atobi. One more a dream, dream, Kate on baby or 2 for 30 no. Bon rebant my race course dream den yame so de Santas runabout 0541 943586.
Ghana Bauxite Company Limited and so airport July driver in Waya Juma. We know the Hanso crowd driver's license F. Now for over 5 years of professional driving experience. Ghana's road network ni safety signs so the Juma. Chinese workers I can see what you be penfino. From 25 to 49 years. SN you carry deal wafa. Now you'll be so when the air you might be Chiacabusumia bonus. Ya dear baby, Shwasama be a dear Pomdenia Hode, and ya Mekaya Juma, young fair holiday manager 0245901043.
Nana Quadraja Company Limited, the Quabes in Primo Bema Baton, Adansi Hunia to Fobo, Iron Ross, Elho, Cementy types Ningina, and chancing how they bought dying to play Nicollet, and Nadwaho, plywood mesh, and baby for Bia Winia, Asantimantem, Greater Accra region, Central region, Eastern region, Western region, Bono region, Half region, Abuso, the head office of Mazini Roda, Ewokumasiha, press 0244313752.
Ye can for Tabia about Mishadi and Mawachi Dia Monumato Hunami or Yanumbi. Tabia Takum, Memedrama, Hoya Digina, Branin, Pemutimidia Mensamno, Natural Capsules, no so CCL ya, we team a Honku Kunia Digina, Soneko. And your Tabia Zenicare, no infections, out do free aquemo, a science support immune system. Hair bar shops out doing in Mugana, even yet Tabia no be ma fe fru, one a man more father for him of fra, Union fish, Yadumi, and come on 0245749206.
New STC Ultra Modern Bus Terminal, Mobile Commercial Safuleba, Yakofa Bus or Hotu Quine, Yaw free Commercial crowd, Fia Crab by Biwo, Commercial Cotta Crad, Ufita Crade by Biwo, Ofri Commercial Cotta Mali, Ufita Mali by Biwo, when your money and charge Fabri, Yaw modern waiting area, Yaw advanced ticket abetimia to event center, shopping mall, barbering shop, and a restaurant, or the parcel by the Bequamon. Trisha New STC Ultra Modern Bus Terminal, Ewa Safuleba Runabout, Total Filling Station HG 0557 943607.
Big Georgido Ventures, SCM Wachia, Car Honioma, Assessi, Sino Diaba, Ayepija Cast, Nima Maya Monoya, seat covers, Carnimonia Bontin, Kania, Guys, Boka and Hoba and Car motifs, car multimedia systems, latest Android machines, Linginary Diaba, say Big George, Epija Cast, name, Lexus, and the other than Epijamua, it is Specs Nimbi Air, Kamwashisha, Mayam Rujai, Afiha Landa, number 4, Pickup Los Ravo, Land Cruiser Prado, 200 Linginary CC, Emania Mono, a Buopa America Carton Swa, Yes, and any media mount, my music company pickups, CC, we are. A Simon discount to HD. Yeah, Wokumasi Swami runabout. What our first gate anymore. Yamfra Big Georgino Venture 0244652230.
Lawson Herbal Clinic, Hona Dr. Lawson, woman and boy, baby grand doctor, be a law chemist, Dre, yet the background gonorrhea, no syphilis, no, and a bilhazi and yare. So, Sissy, yaw, yea, antimin cotton, sorry. Oh, no, be a Sicilian bedaho, and what your pa was no, and mamma than a bebuno. Delay man capsules, your mere medro, Bam out of Tim personal no numbia, Bones yarianing in our conway ding, a peja hunson, come one and dim, June some houses, yari and to a sea, Lawson Herbal Mr. D. Malaria to Obina no Honamiano. When you have been no bones of Honamiano, it's Mr. Sabram to Tony of Ichikomu Yao, Etiko Quasino, not fibroid, no dear Sabio, Amamo Janebo Bonto a sonim. Ebo calling at Misty Herbal, and baby at 200 be afraid 0242 133577.
Kojak Pharmaceutical Limited, SCM chain, or the Kojak Charcoal Toothpaste, a bedjasso, a bidia post, a kutia, more science, no, a man carboni by a num, and my somewhere day, Sansom, say a fita, say you have a fair kama. Yamia domi or Kojak regular fluoride toothpaste, Kawa, ne brush, a home, and also my son, a day. Now saying carboni free one num, and what you need, Kojak F sensitive toothpaste, and then the mouthwash, no swat. Wow, say FM word for be HU say, yes, also could Jack P toothpaste in the man for shot. And this I'll say to Muja, no what to me about. Yes, also crampo sensitive toothpaste at Hodor, and the office of Kojak sensitive toothbrushes. And this is to me, bow, your more frap paste, and your more brush, you know, a can't be a fee procod naba. Uti ya, kata, a maubo one catingitia. Original Procod Dunia can from out. At show PROCO LD Akojak for so and now logo Eboho. Original one Ajibia. A bit me aboapa. Kojak Farmer. Ewo Kaishi Draglin and Cry. Kumasia Tamale. And it Takra de Yamfra Kojaki for 0244559597.
In my corner, the copies the Kenwaha.
Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry. Be happy. In every life we have some trouble. But when you worry, you make it double. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy now. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Ain't got no place to lay your head. Somebody came and took your bed. We are the best. You can't contest. We are the best. You can't contest. You can't contest.
Rip off the knob.
This is FM. All the news from Ghana.
4.3 FM. Okay, 101.7 neat. 100.9 FM. Yeah, was Shep House at Beka Junction, Accra. Yeah, Kumasi. Hello. 101.5. Adeshemaima. Yeah, Mamunyachi. Kasiaboy and Zakana no penny a day bremo. Kasiaboy nam radio stations be so. Ewo obeimu. So and I'll bet near here Peace 104.3 FM. Peace 104.3 FM. Facebook. So and a YouTube, Despite Media, or here or wha, who be hearing now waiting at ye, Cassiboy Ebi. Cassiboy, the Edimo Coutin be said. Mampenye John Dramani Mahama, Epiemo, Ewa Bono, Wakakoda, Omanfoa, Wamuta, the Chienam so, Emma won Obedi and Kunimu, I think Pinunia Dunina Abatunimu. Now, what there's someone to get, say. And your man would do a wha, or Babaye, na Bono Mantam no. Womo ebenya onum edie study se na efata Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia eno okopie mu ewo baby a yade chema wuntumi ekoye Belly wants and seven watch I say. What's not the no boom conta, a binwa shedda, and a what time secretary the opportunity so. Say one more empire and your belly 2020. Woman in say will be a mamma and a woman into a mashada and my enesa. And so wakasa ede afa. Na national chairman Emma Nat catch a for no. Almost sorry, woman ne a school for what they can plano. Say woman yai, they are so more. Wano, o better pa. They just are such a ho ede amount. Yakwa amahudu osun semwa. Yeni anoma latafo, ebusiafo. Ejuana nano etoye. Eyiri yen no. Wamo so de no eyiro. Na enipa wo ha ne du. Ena ye ka sei, eno po ye de omahunu. Wo ma hwere wo mo nkwa. E wo Nigeria man mu. Eno so eye nsem a ababeto edwa. Agode mu nsem ka ho anopa yi. Ye de ebramo wo kasebo mu nyumako bi adaroma. This way chocolate drink, you hear you so share. You was special ice mineral water, you was special drinks. You were best point savings and loans and you were queen. One more swasene amano peka sibu ye de ebremo. Bidi edi akusia sapon. Sami bora and somnimua. Mampani John Dramani Mahama copy more bono mantam no. Na bra ojina simpio so den nsem el to dwano. O church empuntu numa ahudo bi a opeso ye. Bono mantam no womo ebenya womo chefa ewumu wo kyerese sampuntu nyuma we nyina no se nyame adom na se womo eye wi a ebeboa papa ama akobedie akoso yi afei ye ka adwuma ebi beba ena afei mpuntu obeba nipa abra bompa entinya de obetwa bono mantam no eguda ade a obetu anamona waye ne ho ayem we no gira simpie so na nanom ene adehia womo mantam ni mu ena womo asi nkonya ehwe etie enase a wode ebra womo mampanyi kire se aban no besi edwa ya befu dwa pa makomako enum na yedan ya asунwafo benya bi sede be ya womo so akoma beto omo yem enti 5 modern market complex obesi ewo mamu no sunwafo womo ebenya baako ebio aban no ebehwe se e-blocks womo asisie ewo emia hudo bia womo abreso mfie nwotwe bia atwam womo sie womo anwie nanso abandada no ba ye no abeto aso wo behwe so obewie ni nyina na timi aboa ma nwomahia akonanim enti womo so ho no de wo ho no wo behwe se obewie ni nyina ana mampanyi John Dramani Mahama kan ye ede kira adeshi a wono ewo bono mantam ni.
I've asked the GET Fund to resume work on all the 8 facilities that we started that have been abandoned at the Al Farouk Islamic College of Education. This will start training Islamic teachers for all levels of our education system. As part of our market enhancement strategy, spearheaded by Her Excellency Vice President Jane Nana Opoku-Agyeman, we will construct 5 modern market centers in key districts of Bono, and I'm happy to announce that Sunyani is one of them. These markets will be equipped with clean water, sanitation, security, daycare centers, and digital infrastructure to support our mothers and sisters who will be trading there. We're also introducing a regional industrialization program focused on light manufacturing and agro-processing. This is in line with our 24-hour economy initiative, which seeks to create more jobs, improve productivity, and stimulate local business growth. We're also resuming the construction of all abandoned E-block senior high schools in the region. These were NDC legacy projects, innovative and community-based schools that have been left in ruins. Their completion will restore access to quality education and expand learning opportunities for our youth.
John Dramani Mahama. Yensen training Salamat Kuku apente Udinachi and Wade and Semi Ebre Yen. And Kami Mampani Abedi Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. And Okan say Abaya Watisui. Wasadana 150 million Ghana cedis ato Chemaun to meet so. A young man in some such Chemaun to me. Nano NI before, where a National Intelligence Bureau, one more Akoko Chino. Na womo de no omo kyerese kwa du bebra womo de abono no womo toto na no na omo ayehwehwemu na se de ye chi obi a emra no kyerese eni kwanse nipa ne edi wonsam eche sa ode na ekwa court afa ne kɔ so on fa ne nkɔ court nso a wo so ma nipa kro bail no na esafata se e ma ne bail ɛna wonom de betu dwa sɛ wɔgye 50 million Ghana cedis enye sɛ wɔgye sika ne de nanso ebi a nipa a wɔbɛba besi nanan ana sɛ ɔno anso na ɛma ne hu bail a wɔbɛtumi de bibia ba besi hɔ a ɛsom ɛbo ana sɛ ɛsom saa bo 50 million no na no ana ɔma hwɛ ani mu a ɛma nanso so MPP atitafoɔ ɛne wɔn na hyɛ bedwafoɔ ɛni nti ne akuku da mo mu wom wɔn di akɔneaba ɛwɔ NIB wɔ wɔn office wɔ saa so wɔn kɔ a wɔn bani ɛnante ne mmabaawa a wɔn ɛta MPP akyi dodoɔ na akɔbɔ dɔmpem wɔ hɔ a na ano koraa ɛyɛ mmara hyɛ bedwafoɔ ɛdɔm kuma yi wɔn kɔ yɛ kɔkɔtenatena fam ɛma ɛgye wɔn tere ha ɛno nam so ɛma Dr. Bawumia so ɛde n'ani ɛkɔ akɔhwɛ die AC ɛwɔ hɔ na amanebɔ ne kyerɛ mu sɛ wɔkɔɔyɛ no wɔkɔwura mu ne NIB foɔ no kɔdi nkɔmmɔ die si wɔ ɛhɔ deɛ yɛnim na mmom opi abɔnten no na ɔde ba bɛto nsɛntwerɛfoɔ anim sɛ wɔtena se din a wɔhu ne sɛ aban ne sɛ wɔm papapapapa a wɔyɛ deɛ wɔyɛ no sɛ wɔde 50 million bɛto ne tiri soɔ mekyerɛkyerɛ ma wontumi tiri soɔ sɛ so ɔmo anya biribi a ɛsom bo a nipa no bɛtumi de aba bɛsi anan saa asa awowa no na yɛama ne bail no a na kyɛ sɛ ɛbɛha adwene ɛno ɛna mampanyi abɛdi akyire dada kyerɛ sɛ ade a ɛkɔ soɔ no ɛyɛ aban na wɔpiapia saa adeɛ no wɔka saa awieɛ no ɛna wɔka kyerɛ MPP akyitafoɔ no sɛ wɔsrɛ wɔn mo ada ewom sɛ adeɛ na wɔn yɛ no ɛya na mmom wɔn ka wɔn akoma ɛnto wɔn yam na wɔgye di sɛ MPP wɔn ntena hɔ dii fo wɔn ani ɛnhwɛ wɔn bɛyɛ deɛ wɔn bɛtumi bia sɛdeɛ bɛyɛ akyɛma wontumi a yɛakye no ɛde no akɔakɔhyɛ emu saa wɔn hwehwɛ yɛsɛ kura no wɔn kyerɛ sɛ wɔn nim baabi a wɔn bɛyɛ deɛ wɔn bɛtumi bia ama bail no wɔn atumi ayɛ.
We are very, very disappointed to see him because we had made prior arrangements, and so we've expressed our disappointment, and we want to continue and to make sure that we can see him. I must put on record that the bail conditions that have been set for Chairman Wontumi's bail, 50 million Ghana cedis, is very onerous. I don't know how many people in Ghana can have property with 50 million Ghana cedis, and I believe that this was just set to prevent his timely release. We are going to follow the due process, the legal process, to make sure that he's released as soon as possible.
Any ayati aye ankane mampanya bedi akyire Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia enwachi edom kuma ba no den aye osahene onmunyafo afanyoma akin ena o kye se ha adwene o emu oya pa ekwan a wo de Chairman Wontumi efa so ni bail won sensem no se wo kasa ekura no wo nim ba bi owo omunim.
According to NIB, he is not their suspect and he was brought here by Yoko. So as for them, they can only allow access upon firm instructions from Yoko. Well, all those arrangements were made, but upon getting here, they now tell us different story. We'll keep to it, and I'm sure some, I don't know, but I find it very worrying that a country banner, inquiry bill, or someone would demand 50 million cedis worth of properties before the person is granted inquiry bill. I'm telling my friends in NDC one more time, they should check some of these things because posterity is watching them.
Ania yati ye aya osahene afanyoma kings no oche se one the person catch NDC for say from way ente hoda enti the omo ye no womo enye ahwiyi someone akoso ebi eno Jumadia sunku bi akoso na Asen South North Conference akoso Emma National Chairman wa woda natia no Reverend Isaac Owusu oche se One say achechefo ni bi wo ho a wo ne emayoa enkwada etwe empana e wo school ahodo ni na on de obokoko wo ka achechefo no a wɔn ayɛ wɔn ho sɛ sukuu a kɔne kɔkyerɛ adeɛ na ɔbɛkɔ no na ɔne abaayewa ɛretwe mpena wɔbɛma ne ho kwan ama sɛ abaayewa no koraa na wɔtaataa no a na wama no nya no ɛna ɔkyerɛ sɛ wo teacher ni no yɛde wo kɔɔyɛ sɛ kɔne kɔhwɛ akwadaa no so tete no enti ɛhɔ te sɛ ne fie ɛtɔ so mmienu wɔfiri ne fie a wɔbɛ sukuu wɔfiri sukuu a na ɔkɔ fie enti ɛba saa a ɛsɛ sɛ wo kyerɛkyerɛni no yɛ w'adwuma na mmom ɛne abaayewa korɔ no anaasɛ abaamuwa no nkɔnkɔtwe mpena ɛwɔ kwan biara so sɛdeɛ yɛ a wɔn si ɛtaataa mmaayewa no na wɔn ma wɔn ho kwan ma mmaayewa no nso taataa wɔn no ɛnyɛ adeɛ a ɛsɛ fata na naate deɛ wɔn fa n'ani brɛ so paa sɛ kɔba sɛ ɔyɛ kyerɛkyerɛni wɔn ho sɛ wɔn ne suani bi ɛretwe mpena ɛne ɛwɔ ankasa no wɔn ho bɛfa wo paa.
ɛka ne sɛ saa esi ban no yɛyɛ nsiase sɛ kyerɛkyerɛni bi ɛne ɛbɛsiesie abɔfra a ɔte nadeɛ ɔsia ɔman no mmerɛ ɛde nti adeɛ a ɛte ɔman no mmerɛ so deɛ yɛn as professional body so yɛntumi ɛmfoa so nti otu akyerɛkyerɛfoɔ no sɛ sɛdeɛ bɛɛ bi keka wɔ ahwɛ no bi a wobɛbie nsuo ɔmo afa asane sɛ ɛnyɛ anidie ɛna ɛɛtan kyerɛkyerɛni a ɔsɛ akwadaa deɛ wankasa wobɛfra akwadaa no na ɔne na ayɛ saa mpoma yɛmfoa so nti yɛsrɛ yɛ nɔbɛ sɛ saa asuo no yɛ ɛde sɛ ɛfie biara no ɔsɛ wɔ mu adebɛ sɛ ɔmo bi sɛ ɔmate no sɛ ɔmo ɛsiane sɛ mmara no bi a ɔsɔfo mɛbɔ mpaeɛ atɛnsesa mmara no ɛɛbi a na afei na bi ɛna afei ɛyɛ fɛ bi na afei kɔdi fie ase na ɔha obusuafoɔ aha wo ma aha nkyiri ma
ɛne a yɛte yɛ yi ɛyɛ the national chairman mana Reverend Isaac Owusu ɛna yɛte sɛ ɔkasa no na ɛno akyi principal a ɔda Commander College of Education ɔno nana ɔyɛ guest speaker ɔmo hyɛ dato nsa frɛ no very Reverend Professor Kwesi Nkum Wilson ɔde afutuo ɛma akyerɛkyerɛfoɔ no titiriw ne wɔn nkabɔmu kuo no ahodoɔ no nyinaa sɛ nka wɔn nka wɔn ho mmom na wɔn ne nyɛ baako ɛkɔba sɛ wɔn hia bibi na wɔn ka akyerɛ aban na aban no bɛhu sɛ mo nyinaa mo yɛ baako na mmom obiara adwen kɔyɛ soronko a ɛha adwene paa.
Why you are doing I tell you, I want to know Casablanca. It is a 1 hour book. That's why I feel I'm not trying to that's why I see my teacher, and program qualification, not graduate teachers. Meanwhile, not there are a lot of graduates. Intimacy, and fact, criminal, all your class. So, what you're correct. You need to do Naja, since I was to class. You come on to my concern of not that. And 2 months a young says,
and yeah, a guest speaker at Safran conference as a principal of that Commander College of Education, very Reverend Professor Kwesi Nkum Wilson. And Okasa and the Cracker Mono and say a conference into Omotuaba, not chairman where you know Ewo Asin South. Ora Harrison Kofi Ibrahim. One also Asher Boss were 2 months ago, or burying a home Asher say Asin South Natin, Womu Benny, no Mountain with that them.
I am a classroom teacher. I always want the best for the classroom teacher. I always want to bring the union to the doorstep of the classroom teacher. To all times, I am with them. And they have seen the love, they have seen how I have been with them all through this year. Sharing with them in their times of happiness, in their times of growth, into test. Now, and when I saw some opportunity and tonight, they said that I pass, and the training now, I'll do it to a couple of people. I don't know, members, my delegates, you know, my past again, you know, Martin, and you know, my shaman, Masaya to a mamma, telling Sandy women for in fear and Naya, and we met the delegates now, so my mom is happy.
And I Nat chairman, you know, Asin South. Ora Harrison Kofi Ibrahim, and I so Casano. And someone Nana Yao, HCA profile, no, Bashaba FM. Asin South or no, and a day and see me every game. Now, where ye members here, one more Airshare National Peace Council, one more Jumedio or half for Mantam. And no, and I'm so more dear for 2 months say. Womu eye nyoma bebre esafata omanfo ebehwe womu sunu omu ban na omadi omanu amonwachi wo ye panyin a was so soon or buying a wood than a dino, as so with Jumana Woyen. And I should be a baby almost so, our man for her woman. National Peace Council, woman to Mediani so ama asumbiaba omanyimu. Eti mantamwa bia ebe you no eche se. Wo so so ya na musini a esese wo hwese basabasaye ene entokwa na bibia ensie. Eti usu no ban no omanfo ahua. Wei enipa edumiensa. Womo ye 13 member committee a yeyi womo. Ye hwese womo be kyerɛkyerɛ. Womo be ye adantamofo. Womo asiesie wo hawa ebesie. Womu ebesi entokwa no kwan entokwa no so si a won behwe se asomdwe beba no womu aboa ama empuntu a ye wo no aka ho sese ukopie mu ewa hafomantam mu ho a entokwa a ewo ahinsie ho nko aya aduanan nwotwe eno so no nsa asesem ka ho aha ye me de aha anya wo de eka ho amanyo ntokwa enso ka ho ene eka ni nyina abomu a eye aduanan nwotwe. It is a 13 member committee, ye woman. So Monshe, na omunsi kwansen to kwabia nsi. Na asumdwen kuto and oman for womu ebenya. Governing board member, Emma National Peace Council. Wonwa ne kasa Emma National Chief Imam Sheikh. Aremi yao Saibu. Wono ne kwagina anemu ehwe Emma for regional members the National Peace Council omo womu si nkonya ema womu so afre mu so ayese womu ebeye adwuma no ma ye ne se de se e wo goso
afodie ndie ene ya me adoma ye yese ye mbegina ye hwe so se yotumi akekere ahafo regional peace council so mo se esem se asomdwe ya de bia ehia pa ntino na wo a wodi hodwuma no e se wo anka se wonya asomdwe no emonti ase na wo abra boso so no etene na ekere se asomdwe no onim senia ni botie ya botumi adi hodwuma enti woni nyam okasa wata de hye de bia wo se ye hu an se bia se wonya no wonyi mwatenka.
A governing board member, National Peace Council, on one so and a Kasa Emma National Chief Imam Sheikh Haremi Yao Shaibu and Yetise or Kasano. And what you know, our original minister, Honorable Charity Gardner, on also road you mediana see. What shall say, I should be a dear, a yenny papa couldn't bet to me the abba. A yobia should be, sir, Yaberema, Hashumbiaba. And into almost say, on any office no matter what was said. I dare be on Bayama for Mantam Mashumbiaba, obey.
Woman said, "You see, the Omujuma family, Niaji, and so let me have Brahma Sunjay about region about conflict resolution, name and Honoma. Then say, be a Uber office and me the dim commercial challenges I will face it. A bit of Mubets not rather a human a problem. How would it be moving to see a problem? And the real Mujum dear city and so Muni, a dear Umbet media be movie, a bear dear mom. It has regional minister, Michelle Mubo said, "You know, I meet me, I bet the end when we are met me, I am see a moment the dear snack. Now I shall so bibia machine bia wodi be moving e be hwe ne aya ama no so mudu me de ne ya de a e de asundwe e be ba region
eni ayeti ye aye oswafo a owo ahafomantam ni monimonyafo Charity Gardner ene kasa na ne kwakra mu no ahafo regional chairman ma National Peace Council ono anso ye Catholic bishop a owo Gosu Diocese Most Reverend Peter Kwaku eto ahene ono so e kire se obesre se abambofo omunye omadwuma se de se na efata
enema yehuhu ye efa nkonyasem ene nsasisem ene hawa ewo tawantawa didadida nipa ntem no yen de ye mitumi a yetumi tsase na yebua aten enti nka ye mese se yehu na yeti na de fa police for ho de fa ahemfo ho wonmu a nsemfa mo no omu betina so na obeka omubeyi afri hontem na chese ahoto aba enu kwa na sese yesre se ye peace council for no omu so yebi na omu aye na yadwuma entimi anyamre
our original chairman ma National Peace Council ono aye Catholic bishop owo Gosu Diocese Most Reverend Peter Kwaku etu ahene ena yete se okasa no yen sentroni atiawen Mohammed sasasefem no ena di nsemi bre yabusia yenya boafo nkrato mre yeba yebekọ Nigeria nso yirafa wo no ye wi ane de agudie mu nsem atoaso
Akoko Abon adeɛ kyebia. Ghana man betum pɔnwa ne gyina wɔ mamba power gyene Ghana ho kane. Akoko Abon yɛ dwumadi amanyuku ahodoɔ ne gyina so da wɔn da yɛ so a wɔde ma Ghana man. Ti Akoko Abon dwumadi wɔ Hello FM so. Memenda no pɛ bia. Efi no nsia pa mu kosi no nkro. Akoko Abon ɛyɛ gigi. Akoko Abon kokroko adeɛ kyebia. Ghana man betum pɔnwa ne gyina wɔ mamba power gyene Ghana ho kane. Akoko Abon yɛ dwumadi amanyuku ahodoɔ ne gyina so da wɔn da yɛ so a wɔde ma Ghana man. Ti Akoko Abon dwumadi wɔ Hello FM so. Memenda no pɛ bia. Efi no nsia pa mu kosi no nkro. Akoko Abon ɛyɛ gigi. Hello. If you see my you create no party go do, and I do something. I do baby. Hello. I do baby. Ghana, Hello. 101.5 FM. Hello. If you see my you create no party go do, and I do something. Hello, Ghana, 101.5 FM. Hello, if you see my you create no party go do, and I do something. I do baby. Hello, Ghana, 101.5 FM. Hello, and I do something. Hello, Ghana, 101.5 FM. Hello. If you see my you create no party go do, and I do something. I do baby. Hello. Even the rest believe we are the best.
Ya mama kwaba, ya kwala tabomu na sese. Wɔkyerɛ sɛ nipa bɛsɛ ɔha ne du 110 ɛna wɔn ato anananom wɔ nsia do ne nyinaa no ɛyɛ nsuyire a ato wɔnom nsuo bi a ɛtɔ wɔ central Nigeria na kyerɛ sɛ wɔn mfimfini Nigeria mfimfini mantam mu na sɛdeɛ wɔsi ɛka no nsuo no tɔkyɛ paa dɔnhwere bebree ɛno ɛna nam soɔ ɛma saa nsuyire yi baayɛ na ɔpanyin a wɔn no da Niger State Emergency Management Agency in Sema. Your friend Abdullahi Baba Ara. And I watch you say the insurance at Toyeno. A year, who cross any power honey do one more fee, one more FFA and better a 50 residential houses. And a year far one more proof yen yanges. And so you don't know now, no, de pa now, women, you know. Esi ye wo baby e fro ho mokwa na mokwayi ana wo ka ho asem se ama Nigeria ban wo kire se ade na ya rehu pa nipa wo ha ne du de bi wo we mpo no eye de omahunu de omohu ye no Minister of Information and National Orientation Mohammed Idris sabre ya ye ka sei abambofo any emergency agencies no wo mato wo ho agumu a wo mo hwehwe sebe ya wɔn betimi ehunu ne ekoso se bi wɔn betimi ehunu obi mpo na wɔn agye nipa ne nkwa anampo se wawu a watimi afa ne mu de ama abusua nti asɛm a esi ɛwɔ Nigeria man mu afei bɔɔlo bɔ mame ni kan na yɛmfa unity cup na no yɛkɔbɔ yɛ no wɔn keka sɛ wɔn bɔ paa so yɛ wini yɛ bɔ ya nso yɛ wini si ayɛ substitute entidie body eno ani win etu omko boy no we Ghana any alata Nigeria di Ghana jollof any Nigeria jollof any Nigeria jollof no omo efa ye so kra Nigeria jollof mi di bi na nye de nemom One more Shagana for, no dear. Na, Unity Cup no. Ye bought second and fourth. I don't know because I Sikalintana. Born no more than yes, Kentana, no, and I quaco. Nay, Trinidad and Tobago, and a air quacobo. Ghana, any Trinidad and Tobago, and a air quacobo, and a fay Jamaica, and in Nigeria, and a couple finals, no, almost there. Wamukako prayed you, Betty kind of better soon, you know. And no, Ghana Premier League, and a Chanyambwa, and a matches wo, ewoho. Ochana ye ko je yenu no na despite to mobile no ye ko bi no omo no mo bo me enso anyway ebi be boy wi ansa na ya je ani ebi zo mo wi ani ya je ani tini nyina ye be je ani enti Accra Lions any Dreams FC ebebo Kumasi Asane Kodoko any Mediama bebo Brekum Chelsea any baby any Gold Stars ebebo House of Lions any Bechem United ebebo Holy Stars any Nations FC ebebo Karela United and a Young Apostles, Ebebo, Lagos Cities, any House of Hook, and a Ebo Samatex, and a Diana Stars, Ebebo, and no, a UEFA Champions League, final. Samuna Moniu, AG PSG ni Inter Milan, Womana Ebebo, PSG, Nemo PSG, Taiwan which PSG, Paris Saint-Germain, 80. Inter Milan and PSG bebo finals no. Oma no me to be nyina omo hefa. Omo he. Abisafo, I say na mdega se bono ACM. Miti e de akosi asafo me. Ena no pay making kan kase bono ema mo. Isaac Opoku ena fe George say omo na no pe mbom chidom. Ema mbeki kan kase boyi. Yama mo monitia adeshe.
Tune it in. Turn it up. Peace. Rip off the knob. On the top, 101.5.
Yako Peace FM ne kofa no pano nsia kase bo ye de aseda manwumakue nam so mo ne fa hoka Lawson Herbal Clinic Dr. Lawson anopeye manachi ono ne friend the Virgin Doctor ono yes wote hasu a na ye hundo nti no okotete abibidra brayen ebi ye law chemist o sadre ene ye de pam na me yare no ne wodwo so asa wote yaw ehokeka na wuti mu sansan ne ade no eye go no syphilis anabilharzia nom law chemist sa wo yo obey na abeso sabia hemfie ti ye kuma bi na odane babu no Virgin bim no eno ye law chemist no granting na Dr. Lawson yes so ye the Virgin Doctor no wan na ne sisi ye ne yaya no pe no bie ebesiesie ni pedua no ama wo a wo pa wo enti yanka mom ne nto law chemist ennom delay man capsules me madia sa be ma betimi agina na nan so na wabo adwumaden ama mabo wonsam hia na ware atimi aso a na ye delay man capsules eno de sa mbre ye bi na aba na nansen wotete a wo mensem na kofom no unum delay man capsules be ye adwuma no afa ohunso no so epegza nkwamo na ho dem enti low sperm count no bo sasesa sa prostate nsensam junso mu hawo no eno usisi yare no ebe satrem ye wo Lawson Herbal Mixture so a malaria chewa monam ya obi na di akire na etimi ne pa ena de owa ahotutuo wosasa bro na woje ne ho anye oba obu ne nsa wote yaw yamo nso akoko nti daya kwan ye minim ene fibroid ya na emma emoja ne kekabo mo clot no etimi ne pa enupai abuso Colinac Misty Herbal Dani Herbal Freddy Mens afi have me happy dank ne duduo mu for Lawson Herbal Clinic for 0242 133577 0242 133577.
Yeda se KKP Pra Roofing Company Limited Esusa Somyai Ebrufin Shabesa Dunumi and Sakrani our new money bangina ye papenti Ghana Fajuatum and one ye Yuma Hodua our insight your long span materials which is say MSR self-log any IBR your standard roofing sheet a hodo your packet form and a governance to trusses losing sheets can home aluminium sheets can home yes and so governance sheets can home and then your roofing accessories ridge valley gutter side panels and the akagina your nadwa inches thing be as and so IBR nadwa sukrampu can home KKP Prankwani company na ocha dia 10 years written guarantee that's all sentensi a wotono emfedi da ensan so kra me na che yabesa ma 10% discount e di atana pempem amane bo no aba fom amotimi ato wadansie woni o manyina wo kiki ho na wo di akọ site kuma se your father mamponten kwantempo na so ɛhɔ de ebe frɛ 0544 684 069 Any South office back on so a Bwakwa station wada. I want to hear phrase 0243 255 309. One I cement any iron rods door so keep the price bad. Do be open when sa ebekan.
New STC or Tramodern bus terminal ye bi Kumasi Safuleba. Wakwantu omu nyina ya afa ho na onipa so betena ka makokwa atenten wan hyeda nya baase papa sa bedu no apoa wo bo nse wo no mpeni nyina keka bom wa ye bibi ho enti na ye ma baase mo no baase adade mpie ne ntwa wo tie rubber na obenya driver nso a wodwene wo nkwa ho adwene ne de ehunti wode nemde ne abotre betwiw edo akwadwo de wabadwo STC for de samunim wo mo station ho sa ye GH Express station no mo bie di boya me se Ghana ha Open transport terminal ye modern na sa ye kese pa de na ye ho no mo a ye wo baase so ofri Kumasi kwa Accra ana wo kota Accra de wo kota Mali ni nyina baase ho samso na wo fi Accra ba Kumasi ofri Accra de ba Kumasi ofri Tamale ba Kumasi a baase no ebi wo ho no ma obenya biafro mo kra mo free here kwa nkran mo free nkran ba no ya mo niam na ye nchaje eno so nti wo parcel bi na person de man won se niam afosu sika hwan bibi a person de man bia o de fa STC station a o me de come wo modern waiting area chese hoso ukwa kunya ntwa ticket mfo baase kra benya ba bia tena aye de ehia wo wutimi to advance ticket de to ebi kra next week na betu kwan no no watwa ka to ho afenso ye wo event center nti wo program bia utimi kodi ho ye wo shopping mall niam pa wo ho ubedi udwa nyina ya fa ho kodi dwa untu kwan kra barbering shop no so bia timi koyi ne tibi restaurant wo ho ubetimi ashada akwa akodi di utu kwan so a ubenya ba bia didi ye twen wankasa ope sa han wa hwehwe new STC wo Tramodern bus terminal esaye GH Express station no omo wo Kumasi ya Safuleba roundabout total filling station netiwo na fra bisem 0557 943 607 0244 412016
Yeda say yeda Kojak Pharmaceutical Limited for so say anopay ni Kojak for air can say o Kojak charcoal toothpaste wo dwa so eye bidi apo say eye kama say ekuti amwa ya say nse no esanso kraman carboni be yanum nyina ifi ho afi ma yese ho ye den na sanso ama yese no aye fite say nwira fe nyame adom yesa Kojak regular fluoride toothpaste ka ho a eno ne brush hye ho dada eni nti won ton san to brush nka ho amalgam no ana osenu nya hode na sanso yi carboni afi wadum nyame adom Kojak oral care for no asanso de Kojak F sensitive toothpaste and Kojak F sensitive mouthwash aba wa osin FMFM wo wodi fruit biwi ana wonu musuru ni ade a na osin FMFM wo wodi aduane a ehia na osin FMFM wo si ade na shoke me sen eya wontumi kra eno achi no yesa Kojak P toothpaste wo and Kojak P mouthwash and ye wa osin etu moja ewa abre bia wadi bibi ade so awe na bi ade ana obusu kretu se no na osin etu moja won so de no ene Kojak P ni toothpaste and the mouthwash no nyame adom ye was sensitive toothpaste wo ho and yes also Kojak sensitive toothbrushes eka ho a nyina so eboa wo se no yes some mo brushes any on toothpaste ka ho e wo drugstore ni supermarket sa do nyina mu wa uti ya oya wa kata achi wo wa hwemu e free nsuo ma ye can for original pro code no e the amount ebi wo drugstore bi mu ya kire ho PROCOLD and Kojak fashion so no e da ho and no and as a woman uti ya oya kata ni ade a nyina so etumi efi ho for ni kire mu e wo drugstore bia Kojak farmer Okanshi drug lane enkran Kumasi Tamale Takra de de ehon ni etu no na afi ya phrase 0244 559 0244559597
Yankwa na kwadwo Jesse Company Limited the Koba Simprimu Bema Bahwe na yankoto ya dance ho niema anopei baabi a wobowra yaji wo feso ne yakrokro wo ye so ohina so ohima bi na obebedi dwa no eye nana ho na enema no peka amana uni hawo doso pupa bedre ena efri ekosi z obi besie kren to kran bibia ye de si dan ye de kwan de ebnana wo bi enjinya afa na akochini ya anum ho wasi we menya we yama we ni ho no atoba akọ na akọ ha eno so so akyerese agina mo abo ye de shoot rim na tipai wo na de be mo to fo bo wa bia wo shop abetu bi kotonwe na ne panti wo be ye adwuma no ama ni je aba ho oton iron rods ye wo standard de wo se dru ne de ni dru ho sa wo tia no sa wo ko no enye hwe wo hia cement na types no eguma hodo enti wo to foundation wo twa blocks na wo hye na wo plaster wo ntanse ade kobo dan so no wo be dudu ana ho ne ho ntanse brown na wo hia green and red upe plain pe color dabra wo not we fi one ekosi 6 inches or plywood na said ye wanu mu nti wo de ye adwuma nsei mesh kraka ho ene bibi foforo bia ye de ye dan o wa santimantem han nkrabata ne doso Greater Accra region, Central region, Eastern region, Western region, Bono region, Ahafo region, eho nyina wo behia no ya bona baso bebre da doctor Nana Kwadwejesi every 2018 ba no Simap Cement the overall best consumer award man no Western Diamond Cement the best performance distributor and na 5th Ashanti Business Leaders Excellence Award mention him fi man bi waji honorary doctorate degree Ukraine for Minister of Education and they to play mo brand Ghana ha afi yanhwe waji Presidential Global African Heroes Anna Girls of Gold Anna Best National Performance Award 2019 and a Simap Cement de Mano and na COVID bayi waji World Diplomatic COVID-19 Eminence Honors Best Customer Award and also Simap Cement de Mano 2021 na anu ye in a Central Steel Limited had the Best Performance 2023 award in a mana omoma one whole articulated truck and in the trailer Simap Ghana had the Best Customer 2023 akana ho and the Super Sim had the Best Distributor 2023 apiniso Nana Kwadwejesi Company Limited the head office no ewo Mazini Road ewo Kumasi heye ya friend 0244 313752 0244 419 393 ekoba simpri mu bema ba
Ebsia ye kanfo tabia heba misha enso so ama anapay malaria no ama wate egusu waduma to honamina ya oya wodie ene tabia heba misha honamia beko wanu meti am wotumi edidi ene ye watabia takum ka ho mema nko na yedro we ni obi anim chimpe eboaye me ho ye de timi gina na so die mensem eje 3 points ema ni gie no eba tabia takum no eye won ye de aye ensan no ode nka ho nti obi a betumi anum bi na aboa ne mema ye watabia natural capsules wa osisi ye oya wa oyemu atimu wa kuku ema yembobomu ananse bi uja na ya moja wo mu ni ade nyina da ekwa ma ho ato wa natabia natural capsules ab ben ene watabia zenike infections free wa kwemu ya esan support immune system no ema mri bia hode benefedua no emmo ya de no phone entumi emmeo pharmacy shops how do you know ni drugstores the chemical shops over the counter sebenya tabia enro ema afefro ema emofra no for ni mofra unyenya 12 years na nka ho ya akanyina betumi anom bi ni afreza 0245 749206 0245749206
yango pesikai ya Santo Rabank PLC omunchen yedru ya bo say your future our vision enti that no omukro medical wom omuboam wadi so de huna bem na anem se sika nso de enyo obia na so do ho bo no na enyo obia na so do sika ma na so hwe so ma ebi mu wo ho a odu sika kotoko a se basa wo kwa akoyi kura na omugo ofu omu ne emu na wo pebosi a yemu a da bi ya Santo ade anigye na odo so na behia se wo koyi sika se ode koto se wo pebosi a woni how kra enti uwia kobia wo savings account wo de fa bag ko ho be savings account wo se si ide me be se mi sie sika na re de obanya atoso no ni bebrebe no wani beje ho wo mususu account no mo mie bi ma ba bi ati bi o mbeba beje susu no e bedru se wo pebosia no no mo tabri kasia ma current account no ayo mu bie ma enwuma ne ankrankre e be de GPay na bi de yo mu business utimi sign check wom electronic transfer ye adwuma nti wutwe sika na fa phone so a wo mbre overdraft enso ye adwuma account sika ni mu na wuyi mu sika kire watua ya Santo Bank no na de small any medium sized enterprise loans ya bayo sa SME loans e wo ma enwuma nkuma ne adantemu wase mo ho mfaso pa mo biebie nyuma man nkofo nya biye enti mo mbetim dia mam no se o ma bofoto di sika bima to mo kwa na akwaji bi na o de ateretere wadwuma nim hwan na opeso ye bank wura akwanya ni nie wo beso ye shareholder every 100 Ghana cedis ekobia obetimi akoto shares no na so bank ni wura nom wa beka ho emfaso bia ba ye ne on na eche enti ya no ahwehwe mo kira kwan wo adwusi dwem atonso dwem kedeti omo bembe bi otumfo state ni wo no bo nwura mo ho ba antima nso race course dwem ho yedu danyame a omo santa se runabout ya ne ya frɛ ya santo ra bank ebisem 0541 943 586 0541 943 586
Yeda wase ebusia Big George Ventures so ema yenka ho accessories ana ka ho nyoma ono asanso the pretty and cars no ema ye was seat covers papa wo ka bia wotima wo yisu so person the seat cover na yenko Big George ho ene ho adwuma ne wo ye mo nso amotu bi aton so e ma mu na akwa ba ye wo ka ne mo ni abonte enkane anso ye sanso wonade akese ye de boka ho ban no guys no ye wani mu di akire de ani enchemu de atimi boa eboka ne ho ban a utimi kura gina so fro ka na kama ye wo ka mo tips ka mo media systems the latest ambient machines Land Cruiser and Prado, your one accessories and so ever ho. I feel you so ya agreed cars now you swatch no Lexus no 3015 Pejamwa 9 latest the amount Highlander 1518 and this year when Juma by mono RAV4 no 1417 Pickup Pilos Bravo Land Cruiser Prado 200 and American car so patrono Big George LB I'll be to me and Danny B at the amount one. What can I say? Companies are Musu pickups no yes mamma yes summer discount L pickup no so. Emma Bono Eba Fomboko. Ye will Kumasi Swami runabout. Water West First Gate any Mohono Manda. Ubi Sa Water West First Gate now. Ubi Abetro Koho. Big George we ni muha Kokoju or Niama Fessis Yuka. Utubi Atoma Fra May. Open Mark Back on Sofre. Maybe Sunday born 200 0244 652 230 0244 652 230.
Abotre clinic in China no pay me the world drew so what did you know Abotre clinic and also nti ya nya abotre ko ho na yento yabumie miao ne yemfansa wo yare e na me no madro we na me yes e na mabre ko akomato yem abotre fo medro ya mfa wo selfidiem ya ya ngo pane nso wo beto ka obisi na the magic there be enya magic kra eye acupressure no mo de sa yare eno nso nti onyame abona ade wama nipa nimde ni nyansa ena sabio honam na kwan tini ni ade no wama bi ehyehyɛ yensam ne yenem enti ye komiemia ho na emoja na onyame de dua wo no ya fa sa moja na so ne yasa yare eno ne acupressure no enti ukwa wonsai omumiemia wonsa yemho wonsa tiana no ne yakɔ nanta brum ne miemia na wonanso ano so ye miemia enti utiso kwabra ne ka agi wiya na ye niema bi na esesa woni nipadua no yare na yesa no kakra za no na nso mafutuo ne se okwa ye anya abotre me nto yebumie ansa yare unim se dua de mfie druti anya da kro ne yeditini mu ma abotrefo moawe yemfa acupressure ensa yare ye be bie ntini nim ye be ma moja de afrisa ne emoja da ebe nane na aka bom aye dwuma sade wo saye avobon se kinkin odasani what yes una wo kro no odisua bi anya stroke eda dema no pay odi ebomoden bo na bomu fa ne ko ye miemia ne kakra okoba no ento obeti asi wo mojabro so na situ yare ma abotrefo emwa sade owadwo nsom yare ya na wo bonkrofo prim driver gina medwo nso ne ade no fakọ honum ya ka che usa na ukidi ne yare abem wo last stop ne ho wakoma yare ya nkredi abrokọ ayemsu ana asema be fakọ ho uyo ba wo ye be ma awo ho atepo ne da wo so miemia ne mfa mie bie ne ma kwan ye sade watika se tutu sisi ya wo ya utipa yare bi e da wo so no abotre clinic e ho be ya wo last stop kra akra mo tabora number 6 ombengoy filling station ho udru tema evie nyamata eko yisi ji ho a na ye ne ewo kumase santemantem ene ba bi a wote yenkan de wo mo kumase he ye santa se fantune bra wo de fa car ne si fantune bra Johnson obokuware school ni nten ho na twa akwan nim go straight aban school ni ho opa ho kakra bi a signboard ni si go fasie sa wonte bibia se ana wo ho kwan na wafra abotrefo 0247 904 473 0247 904 473 Abotre Clinic, your health our concern.
Ghana Bauxite Company Limited, Egusua Kao say on peculiar drivers no one my juma, and in Tibo Modern said Juma is a bit to me dia obeba, ye dia show and sadi handsel cra, driver's license a year F no AB, a fixed term contract, in TM found nen cassette, a year you were the contract near the show and sa, so 5 years professional driving experience. Now, for Ghana, your road network, ni safety signs, no dear Juma. Chinese sport tracks are CS who have be paying, you know, from 25 to 49 years. Send you carry D, what fan, no, and in soon have Juma. Juma no foundation, and say one castle Juma, but soon as you meet your karma bonus. Ya dear by a best show us, I'm be dear, we when you're home, and young home, Dame, a dear year, Juma, a dear man, Ghana Bauxite Company Limited, Grabata, a war, a wasso, a bauxite, 90 hours, so I call Takra de Habo. With me a free haulage manager, your mom come on and show Kwanya, with me a passo don't crack Abania for Juma 0245 901
Ordinary spices were home and on a tasty woman, and Tia no for her, no what to be, no acquire Diane, or bad your old boy Diane, but he said you are there for Diane, or he papa be no, and see a Diane manning at the Mananga Cono, a young quainter Jobians, one yendi, bones are a ukund in Zawum, and more frail appearance in Jomukumia, a base sister host, Tissy Crome, also a restaurant and our choba. Where Diana no yana once in a bone, ye be dear, quiet maybe, and yet day. And no person, the ordinary spices, and also dear, ye yam carrots in a kakra, near the garlic kakra with ginger and a kakra, a musta anis kakran getting kitty rosemary, aha, ya yam tell some drew for kakra so me. So could dream now to Akoko Abon, not what your chicken spices, not what you cook. Uko noa and more diania. No, you want jollof rice spices, your fried rice spices for biko. Abomu bi awoyeno, you will stew spices. Oto wa punch ya de na pampem bono, no you go spices. Nantrinam na obeto anope, you will beef spices. Who spaghetti biko noa, noodle spices oho. Wadrian and ope mon what the taste ni kakrawum, you shrimp spices. Enti ordinary spices abama yenginam. Omdo ordinary no dairy powder kahu. Eno ni edigu yeti kokom pampa Tom Brown. Cheso brayo ne hwan hwan in idea what the mock dear ye no. And only at the one no. Osaka crabia epi etrim ne boanye den. Tisi chrome shops are who doing in a or in for ne panebuso. The over to do de. One more for commercial bank area where Frebi Samo 020 780 5398 and it's 0244 525 908.
The crackremu, Amia Soso, no Spanish garlic mission and the capsule so just so and your papa. Kwaye mu dia duisia ene dia frafra ye do kama se unasi atatai anasa peje awudum bia na unasi na twetwe kama ena face so wona wasade do so no bi feni pedua mu low pressure ni na so be free ho wo kasa nkan wa chiri ba ne nkoyi a wo so adu ni Spanish afi emani bi bosumi so eti ya wo fichikro mu wonam taye ohene udware wi mpa se ne tie na tie afi mpukra na mu dene wo no to anu afra ye ni a kire wo sani abesi anom no na adiguma yi ama wa ho hene nyina afi ho yesa wo Spanish jingo capsules kraka ho jingo bilo bani so ya oyo papa mu nsu na ya twini ya ye wo anti aging wotanu madre ya de bia sani awotia na otie se manse boy wunyini da nanso so na mfie ni de kwa ni mu ni pedua ndi apomdi ewom esiesia adwene nso so emare mfihye ama mogya nso di afosani yi kwa adwene mu a stroke entimi emmenwo PFE pharmacy Coroner Herba Dani Herba Fedmens Herba Misty Herba May Herba KNG Herba Nisi Pharmacy Baseline Pharmacy Apidan Herba Nina Herba shops akasaka se wukumase Obasi Fonso Cosman Herba na afeyem first Spanish for ni ntubinton 0266114111 0266114111
Enimekwa da Romani copies kofa kase bo ni etwa ho ba na memena no pay the bonkrata aba no ye de beto aso
Akoko Abon kukuruku adie chibia. Ghana man betu pon ne gina wo mamba power gine Ghana ho kane. Akoko Abon ye dwumadi amanyuku ahodo ne gina so da won da ye so a wodi makana man. Ti Akoko Abon dwumadi wo Hello FM so. Memenda no pa bia. Efi no nsia pa mu kosi no nkro. Akoko Abon eyegigi.
Even the rest believe we are the best. 101.5. You can't contest.
Akoko Abon kukuruku adie chibia. Ghana man betu pon wane gina wo mamba power dwene Ghana ho kane. Akoko Abon ye dwumadi amanyuku ahodo ne gina so da won da ye so a wodi makana man. Ti Akoko Abon dwumadi wo Hello FM so. Memenda no pa bia. Efi no nsiampa mu kosi nonkro. Akoko Abon eyegigi.
Hello 101.5FM so eni yamatiefo nyina chibiem ebradu se enemi mena no penso the bokrata kakraba no yedi twamutew na the king betu aso maame amase wa bracket ni mene
What fast mini?
yeah that's it.
I'm a female Bank Limited. Any prayer slim more than we are saying ya also na Betty Achu kon wa hwe bedwam no ho enna What for 19 year da men female bank asiesa no wo mo na wo boa ya mi sika semanyini akwa animu na asanso atintim agina ameb otolo no ye dia ba ye to cars ma wo manfo abusua ka bia wo pe bia se wo pe uber trotro taxi ana pe private car bi na ja wa twiri mu onipa nso me ma unsanka ameb otolo yi bie ne mfanto ka ma wo na tie ne nkakra me bagachi account no so yi bie dia ma ye mofra no wonom da achi that you here ska kese ade etua school fees ahodo osuapon mu a ye ko account yi mu asikani me bada achi account no ye bi wi a ye send bi amepa interest savings account aka ho enu kwa de sketch mu a enche bia na wo bebre ade amount no anya mfaso de ye wadwuma gold account no any special project bi a wo de esu no safi me pese me bodan so me pese me je plot me pese me yesi ni nyina na ye bi sa account no so ade amount for special project ye wo susu savings baby a wo hye bia ye baba gi sika ne kakra ye aboabo no e de amount abosume mi ensanchi ne wonya no opa bisia ne abo ho prensa amount current account o ha betimi esumo obi na akoyi sika de abrewo ye wa map traders apply ne amap importers apply no so ye de boa adwedifo nye sika mu dro ade bi kura kwam no ne akofa ne ma ba ne ma kaport ana ne ma ekwa ne nyina so ne ama ho sika ye wa santasa prejantion wa yes, now I'll be junction. So, you was Sammy and Manium Quanta post office dynamo, your key tier by Canny Back is Dano Q, and your web doom PZ, MT and office no, and the Muhada. Young from Money Bank Limited 0202 030060 0302 030060.
Afe Donyima Steel Complex or no and a boy yen, Emma Yenya and Nadia. Emu enadwa enchansen ene ade a ewo se yede ye adwuma ema adwuma ne CP esitanyina na donyima kra de ne tim ye ne se okwana akodi dwa bebre na bia osika nso a otim kra chichem ma wo ene odi free dwa na je se wo tete na bibi ekwayi enti companies akase ne wen sorry contractors nya nkra musi adan munyina mo nko Donyima Steel Complex na mo nko di se adwa no tiles and shingles ebi wo steel trusses ahodo package sheets ahodo ono kra no timma discount no nyagoro enti se open long span roofing na wakoho sa chance na ode kobo wotan so no emu tropical NMK allowing package sheets ni nyina bi e wo honom etresa chance no ubenya ahodo ebi ye plain ebi ye colored ya wan chance dudu ebi nso nsadanye du wodan ya wasie na kire de woto ana ukona ukire mu a ombehu de beboa ena chance no nso upe green red color bi eda wakoma so eno so kwa ubenya ato e wo Donyima enchen ya kai se ene yemfa edua ena enwuram dan so biem debi sanka ubeye roofing framework sakane no no operator pai dua ma ene de enkwa ne sa ye kone dade ne ho oden Donyima nchen ene yetko sa losing steel trusses no kwa we estimate nso ma wa otebo ne so wodi be good dan so ma wa uti gina o se wow me dan ya nya hoden enwe na ache nko emu eguso afebo kai se wona doa no so ade be ye adwuma no efri one ekosise inches so na doa no hoden den ne bo fofo obeto ni tinti emu enko adwuma bi esefata so de ye no wodi be ni ngina ta no penko boka bia Donyima Steel Complex ne kwadi udwa unu hoda Kumasi ani main office no ewo Asafo YF Junction on Benjin RA office ho ebi wesre so pankro no aduma brepo bantima Asafo ni kejetia tetima ba ko otamale nso de eye Canville Junction ho a 0544 321150 0243 700-523. And I mean the one crata bini daily graphic or the biaba way weekend special. Now I say adesha ni any ohun for never hana enya de anika. Was say adesha womo enam a free carnation coca swa highway. Enemy I would be some the potholes. Yet me bomb no for yamun koshia yabobo. A bomb na yamaso na would see the cardum say panyai. No so musu say we dia aburu so ebi kura report obi ya dane mango timpanifo enya ho bibi na wo se wodi hye bi otimu say wo no ofra ma no ne ba ye wodi ne sikoye investor be hye bibi mu wo se ye farm no ye na ngofo bi ato hye no so patentene ni daily graphic and ebodero.
The Spectator also the biaba your weekend companion and sema odi aba besum ye kire se mofra wadidi enkuyi no don shiri bia emumienu na efimo enu yare hosem papa mofani bo ma senia omusididi eni ade no na nheda enkuyi
ko hwe obi mfe etunwe eso ha na fu ya edokosi atumi se
omufiri
enu ene mu nupa na ohia
wonya don shiri bia nipa mienu mofra mienu ne firimo eni yare hosem The Spectator ade aba na wo se global nursing award course Dubai no Naomi Ohene Oti ono na wahye Ghana ni unyam a won na wi ne ye $250,000 na ye de ema no eno na The Spectator no pay odi ebesom ye
me ava the mirror enwie was say of our own sen for exercise passa ayi mensa de kopedua se kwan no so and e weekend no pa bi weekend crowd e janko foguso was say exercise nim no de wa dane ball aso also mo ko ne bi num so ne to mo to agu ama na de e wa ya dane ball akra ukoye exercise na mo ye ball ya asemu na osi ene AI ya be ene tourism experience e de na AI yam so ya kwansra hwe ne ade no ye betimi de asesem ene na eno nso e ya ade e wo ho na osi na kwasi jan apentin kane no no ye editor de mirror no south strobe crown osi wa free mu ya the mirror enso anopei Debra Oboni. Donyima Steel Complex Papa bi ne nchen na mede wakro. Udru wono mo a saa won nchen plain color di mo dro hwane hona wohia no. Ubenya ni na wona doa no efri wane ekosi 6 inches ebi wo e na dade ode abehye dua nan a ye de roofing framework ngram dinosaur ansa ne aboso nchen no ni nyina nso bi ka ho ebo na efo papa hwehwe mo kira kwan main office no asafo evidence no benjin RA office wo ebi ewo esre so pankro no adum abrepo banti masafo any kati atachimai ba ko ho Tamale Canville Junction 0544321150.
Female Rubber Bank Limited nso so yesika semu ntutu de hye wo monsa ye nuye ho da bia da amebo to loan the madachi account high interest savings account gold account susu savings account obi amaye obi current account ho yesanso ebi ame traders plan ame bi importers plan nyina so edi akeka ye ho ye Santasa Junction and Report Junction so ame no manyi kwanta kitia ene wo edum PZ MT office yi kesi nanim ho no mo a na Memphis Bank ewo yemfesi kasem ntutie enkohye wo nsa no maboa ye 0202030060.
Ansan yes sorry so no mama nsem for happy birthday Emma Audrey Nyantetua Fosu Oko School of St. Peter's RC Primary School and we were stage 4 class 4 no we dear anope wona na ora Samuel Kofi Amanfo woni Amanfo abusu won sita wa Asante Mantem say happy birthday Eradin Shao Audrey COP Frimpong minim say waba Asante Mantem waba dia send your frame wakwa aba pa nyame shao da ken ye wie
Akoko Abon kukuruku adie chibia. Ghana mai betu pon ne gina wo mamba power dwene Ghana ho kane. Akoko Abon ye dwumadi amanyuku ahodo ne gina so da won da ye so a wodi maka na mai. Ti Akoko Abon dwumadi wo Hello FM so. Memenda no pa bia. Efi no nsia pa mu kosi no nkro. Akoko Abon eyegigi.
Abon on so pepepe wo HELLO101.5FM. And memenda Akoko Abon dwumadi na wasogu a uti ahomache me ka kire se ne ye wa apomuden enkomo with Abutere Clinic. Abutere Clinic ewo Kumasi Santasi omo ewo chida Fantinbra ene Dr. Patrick Amano anaso Nana Amano Ofe. Ona akasa o hanumo a ye ba bi din komo aseda ɛde yɛde ma nnwumaku a ɔmada romande yɛde Akoko Abon ɛde brɛ STC Ultra Modern Bus Terminal ɛwɔ Kumase deɛ ɛwɔ mu de sɛ STC New Ultra Modern Bus Terminal ɛwɔ Asafo Labour ɛkyiri hɔ no pɛpɛɛpɛ ɔmo ɛwɔ saa filling station a ɛwɔ hɔ no na deɛ wɔm ne sɛ yɛ training nipa a ɔmo ɛyɛ adwuma wɔ hɔ drivers ɔmo yɛ adwuma wɔ hɔ ɛwɔ nteteɛ papa station na ɛda mu sonko na bere biara ne baabi a wɔkɔ biara na ɔmo hwɛ wɔ ɛde wokɔ kɔkɔduru pɛpɛɛpɛ wofiri Kumase na ɛkɔ Nkran wofiri Kumase na ɛkɔ Takoradi wofiri Kumase na ɛkɔ Tamale na wofiri Nkran ɛbɛ Kumase anaa nso so no wofiri Takoradi ɛbɛ Kumase wofiri Tamale ɛbɛ Kumase ɔmo ɛhwɛ wo kama ɛma wa kwantu no esipi esita sɛ wode wo nɔɔma ɛkɔ akɔforo buses na ɛnya ade a yɛgye wo kapre na terminal no deɛ ɛwɔ hɔ ne sɛ yɛwɔ baabi a wɔtena ase asomdwie mu ne ahodwo mu ɛtwɛn bus abra o bus no enya mae saa nso so ɛna baabi a wobɛtumi atwa ticket advance wobɛtumi enya baabi a wodi dwuma bi a wobɛdi saa dwuma no wɔ hɔ sɛ yɛ event baabi nso so a wobɛtumi adi dwa shopping mall wɔ hɔ barbing shop wɔ hɔ ebia na wotie afu ɛna apɛ sɛ wotu kwan na nso so no wantumi anyi wo fie wotwɛn no bɛnya baabi ayuti restaurant kama ɛwɔ ɛyɛ new STC Ultra Modern Bus Terminal a wobɛtumi adidi kama nti no sɛ parcel bi kora na apɛ sɛ wo send kɔkɔ mu obi a for quick delivery no dwene new STC Ultra Modern Bus Terminal ɛho fa kɔ hɔ ɔmo ɛwɔ Asafo Labour Roundabout behind anaasɛ ɛwɔ Total filling station akyi pɛɛ so wopɛ sɛ woto ticket anaa yɛ reservation afrɛ 0557 943 607 anaa 0245 390 818 ɛyɛ nkɔmmɔ foforɔ bi na apɛ sɛ wɔne mpanimfoɔ di afrɛ 0244 412 016 anaa 0244 591 900 Supreme Ahafoano Premier Rural Bank ɛna ɔmo nso so no yɛbɔ ɔmo ɛho da road show Ahafoano Premier Rural Bank yi ɔmo de nyamesuro nipa dɔ adenufan ne nteteɛ pa ɛne wankasa nso so no de ɛbɛboa wo ɛne nipa ho nkutahodie pa ɛna ɔmo de ɛsom wɔ 42 years ɛna ɔmo ba wiase that year Asante Kotoko Africa Cup ɔmo nyɛ biem no 1983 ɛna Ahafoano Premier Rural Bank by ɔmo ba no puncture say ye savings current account mpuntu osusu fixed deposit premier smart saving and also say loans are salary loans controller loans commercial loans funeral loans ɔmo de ma money transfer area Western Union Unity Link Apex Link Ghana Pay Momo ɔmo ye hwehwɛ ɔmo kyi akwan ɛwɔ Kunsu Mpasaso Mankranso Ebuakwa Okukurum Tepa Swame Takwama Ekuru ɔmo head office no ɛwɔ Yoso ɛno ɛyɛ Mankranso Yoso mpanimfo ɛgye wo na ɔmo ne wo atena ase edi nkɔmmɔ frɛ telephone number 0209 981738 na 0209 981752 ama say Boxside for say
Boxside for no so muhia trailer driver na omo pe trailer driver kyerɛ sɛ adwuma no wayɛ bibe fie num wanya suahu no awaso no omo wo enti first term contract and Ghana Boxside Company Limited ɛde kɔma ama waye de tie no sɛ driving na wokoye ensonsonia kakra bi Boxside all no matu no ona ade be fra awaso na wo de akɔ Takoradi habo ɛwɔ sɛ wo de kɔ wɔ bambɔ ne asomdwe kwan so ye pe driver wonim ekwan ne so emra senso ne bibia na wo di so kama ye po bi a wo pɛ adwumaden na wo di nokre ye de ka asa wo nsa wo to wo bo na wo hwɛ ne yie na bibi tetema a wo bɛyi mpanimfo asotirama wo ma ye ne ntɛntɛm asiesi wo tu kaa no nso no na wo tro ɛho nsɛm de to sɛ de medical aka no ɛwɔ sɛ wayɛ adwuma bɛ sɛ 5 years a professional driver enya experience na Chinese trucks no titiro ni whole models no watwi bi da ye pe obi onya 25 ekosi 49 years enti wo gidi sɛ de makeken wo kita valid driver's license F na adwuma no obetimi ayɛ a ɛne akwanya da ho de atia ne sɛ basic salary ye de bema wakatua no ye wi a trip bonuses wo ho enti wo kwa wo ba no ne ye ma osika ne bi ka ho wo yare omo hwɛ free medical care wom ewie bia waduane free lunch esim enti tro letter no na fa nkrata bi esefata so mu hu ne shem na fa koma HR department ewo Ghana Boxside Company Limited awaso de akire wadwen no for college manager ne 0245 901 043 0245 901 043. The Ken said your more canon.
Time check is 6 gone past the hour of 7. Oh, hello, 101.5 FM. Yema Akwaba or Akoko Abon Jumegiso.
Akoko Abon Kukuruku adie chibia. Ghana mai betu pon na wo mamba power jine Ghana ho kane. Akoko Abon ye dwumadia manyuku ahodo ne gina so da won da ye so a wodi makana mai. Ti Akoko Abon dwumadia wo Hello FM so. Memenda no pa bia. Efi no nsia pa mu kosi na nkro. Akoko Abon
Every say ye di nkomo ewo yapomuden ho. Dr. Patrick Amano ewo hanu na nkonwedin eye nana ofe Amano ono ewo hanu na ene mahu se one hoho ba kwenenam Piero na nkasa ewo ha se ya ejese madwuma no omo aye ba meji pay osane
boss. Good morning, boss.
Wa we you intro say na now ha
Na now.
Enti di aka ni na ye trase ni ye mo. Enti no ye ma Akoko Aba to begin. Yo auntie we dey some ehun ba ka ba mi hu. Enti osane
boss
baby nkoi.
Yo bedo ase na ye mfa nchia so ma hello tifo nya na ye nka wo say abotechnic ene nyankopon ado na anope san no mo edi ehia no. Na ansa na meja akasemen ama wodefo na ye ne guest na twetwe nkombo no. Na memfa ye kira kwa no entudwa. Ebia na otibotu kashim ana adwumedi bi ntino wa ntine ansi entie ankosi awiye. Say ya otine bi o hwehwe ya obehu bia pote wo. Na wankwa akubura ba bia ye nkamfo ma wo. Abotire ken Kumase wo Santase Fanchibra. Upoku Transport Institute ho an ye wo. Ye ne nana mamponte hini fie no na hwe anim. Ukopiem ewo nkan so a La Paz Washiman Highway Tabola number 6 and ye wo. Temaso afienya mataiku ECG quantum pono swana abotire clinic yewo emia ense nyina ye adwuma fijuoda akopem da no pa no sia akopem no bibi nti opese wo ne edi nkomo ansa na wa hwe ye kira kon ya ye number ne ye 0244 770 486 0244 770 486 and I said 0247 90 44 73 0247 90 44 73 na wa ha nti na ba die na wa ba mema na kasakaka na ba twa mo akwa ba
ya eja
abumbo ko die
otumfo nyankopon ada Roma huye pa
ebe wase ene die na wo ma hello yetifo
yo medase me mfasa kwanya isu entia honorable Elizabeth Ajimai isan say on the embetre fidi kasi so na sementia no am gidi say kin kra be question me isan say na ma me ba ko pa waka wo wiase no no
na say wa timile na say
there you
say the birthday no
yeah
esi am say na ye Monday na Saturday na oye na ye Sunday no say oye
sitting pa
and o invite me and I'm a JP say o invite ni part 12 the whole Ghana we can.
Oh,
I mean, it's the buff wolf no.
Me dey one friend mum.
Okay, inti em fan say ne buff me also buff no. Inti apai. And now I say,
you power friend.
Oh, invite in fact, me as about me uncle. Let's say me friend. But say also power invite you.
Invite me.
And also say also so only nya bika.
Me dey nya bika.
Inti ono ni me nya also ne nya.
Oh, me ma me ba ko pe.
Inti ono no the chena. No so dey ache me.
Na no kremedi achene ntino no so fa chew.
Thank you very much.
You anope yem sese ubisa ya me nanti sie nyina ne se maami oye mi patient ya mahwe na kwa anim kakra na obai no se ne na oti ansa na obewura fie ho no no krenie na chese edida so bi anche de ni ho sa isan se na wachi a waye ti se x no okọ kakra ji so gina enti na ubisa se so ebitumi ayeyi ananasi o ni nyina ye experience ayewo eni adwuma na cha ya chewo mu ne ho be ne de eni se na nyame adomo no ankasa finipem se ni ono ehunu ebia na obi kura blessing no nti obitua na mo no waba no aba be ka kire tiefo na etiefo bi a won no so blessing no won atu sa na mo na mfaso a wanya fi abotre clinic ho no ono so aba benya sa mfaso ni bi nti na ma mo ba no pay
Auntie Akoko Aba
me just papa
na odin this make I say Akoko Aba
Eje papa.
Thank you very much. Now, we didn't say.
Ede adwa mansa.
We Ghana ni.
Ba chan.
Ukrom ne he.
Atwa kufodia. Ba chan.
Nkrofo ni. Okwa sorry. Ewe.
Church of Christ.
Church of Christ.
Ba chan.
What ya atwa kufodia wa?
Ba chan.
Ba jo wukun.
Wukun pa.
Wo ma o.
Bibiri.
Wo Ghana card.
Baby ah.
Enti say ye hwehwe wa. Ye behu say ye Ghana ni na kasa nipa we na kasa enye fraud enye fake. Enye se obi na aba opa se be kasa. Wote we be say neighborhood nkrofo ni mu.
Obi enime.
Obi ni.
Yeah man.
Na the person busa na say na wo situation ni sitie nkrofo hu said ye na wote no.
Ba chan ye mu pa ye mu ni.
Say o mu hu.
So hu.
E sha say.
Miss sisi na ye me ya.
What de koye dey?
Awo kan. Awom, so kan. Ya say me wo no.
What was say?
Awunsia. Memanum baba ko.
Mo piafo why are there? And it was sisi no cry are there. Let's nketi free ho. What you? But what did you say?
54.
54. Okay. Right. Tina, e sha say osisi na ye dey.
Miss here say wrong. Na emu ya me ya. Ewo ho am hospital na mu na dwum kakra. Ewo ho na aba, ewo ho na ekwo, ewo ho na aba. Ti be mfie be mi ensanta mi accident.
Wow.
Ti mi accident mi kwa hospital e twitwi mi kakra nkasa nya ko padam ekwo kakra. So ho na say yi no na aba dendende. Afafi odi esi ba ya me nukru na no odine. Mintimi ma mi so, mintimi nante. Minam down sa so bi so mi mu. Obi an so mi mu a nya me nukru na edin pa. Na me kura. If me kura friend one ndi nkomo na say ababa so clinic.
Ukura.
Me am ko company yere.
You.
Na obo wa me de me kwa betre clinic. De kwa ero. Ne kwa doctor o me am nsem. Ti me am nsem na hwe no say gale odi e ba hwe amana akọ. Msabi kwa senti mo beto me o se onyam ye amsimate. Ti me wan me kwa kakra nkasa gusua kwa. Ti du be na ju be mi no na mi wura busa nsadwa. Hospital kwe ya nkwa lab. Ya ma wadru ya ho pan red ho beto ham si wura fampai ba de ta mechi. Msi ya meye. To busa me ma akase fampai ba ta me echi sa. Te du be 1 month no da na me kure ni na me ayem ho senche ne mitimi so etene mi mu mitimi ko bia mpa bia ko da ase yankopon ko da ase wa so dem
na sorry no before so ko da ase na omunim say na nsem bi na enye ukurukura dem ana say ba sa dia sorry for na
oh na me de ko asore
dia ba bi sa ni sa ni won say on say ene no fa cheme o and fraudsters are those. Obi ho a adwuma no sebi all pesicenti no akobo obi pa say o bra bi dia dance enti dia person me establish ni say e wo ye obi a say enne kura wo free ha no obi ka say wo hwehwe wo kira kwa ya nipa ne be hu ana so obetimi abusa wa kiri ehu say anti we ansem wo kokan ye no na nye se bia e pa na obi abon ya ye hu say na wachimi se sebe na na krumka enya wo krumka na
mikrum kwan de eso wo hobi
said you krumka ye na samako enti na bibusa sa enti no bi after bosome na afi de utimi se eye na akoda nyame ase all right
enti ista bi tombole wa atuma ko fodu adwum e first abran tombole ti de bia bnam ho a ho da me bnam se fa ka ko bi ne hospital no we are say ma nyame nti ho beto ate misemate me du ha se me chance di ma ho me fie ncha me chance di ma ho me because be we si ponda no wo no de bia me du ha o me last stop o se me chance di ma ho me sa ma to aso nti yes lisa sana lisa super to yali o na to hospital as yi na mane mra ha si na ha de me ba de we me si achia na me si achimo no emi ayede atre me yesu nti ho ato me
ye de yakopa se ne ho ato na udi adanse enti no se no we jaiko
ugusuko
ye wo pande say
Hospital kwa ye wo pane me hu bi da. Dem say hospital kwa ye mo oduru. Ye mo oduru bi a ya sama pane. Du kwa twa pane de ma wo. Hospital kwa yi ye mo akra say papa ya ngo mpane ya ma duru. Kwa se bi mi aba ade ye mfa duru ye ngo pane say da me me ho atome say ho beto. Ndo so hwa wa da kwa hwo no wo obi. Ne nkra no ho na me hwo yi bia kama. Afutuo we kwa ba sresre tembia ni ji wo ho. Ni ji mkwa se be ya mu ye ho adwuma a mfa ha bia ma were ho. Ko so nipa o hwe yale no. Wona hwe ma wu. Wato won so no. O so ma nya nkwa. Science
ya ngo panie ya ma wodru.
Ya ma me hwe.
Enti first na e de na wuntimi nye a se wutimi ye. Abra yare no ba na de.
Na ed ma mitimi yam ho kasa kura na no diri. So bi kasa me ho fatim bu afu. Kasa me ho pa na me akwa no kosoro. De bia wa bufu. De sa me na mpie.
Wo bufu se ye ne ma yare ne ye wana.
Pati de
ye no be kasa na obufu. Anana yare no susu anso le bi no. Na me ho nam tete me. Dem bia mo yira me. Mbese ebo wa yo Peso be kasa. Jina na okunukura ba ho.
Wonu kwa de na chese.
Jina oba ho na abofu.
Da mitimi nye bibia.
Ba se zo oba ho a.
O se nyankopa imadum ti ndie.
Eti fi so koda nyame ase no. Ha?
Bacha.
Dia so na me ka ya. Bacho ai. Me sabe, me bi se tim bacho a.
Wasa kasa po timati ase.
Sa.
Bacha.
Ele yankopa ase.
Na me ayibio.
Eti se no we oda soko. Na ye se ne boarding kanokre na nkrofo omuti hu se ayarhwe expensive. Apomuden expensive. Yes, I will become better. Yes, and you can was some to say. Oh,
Scassem, Obianco Yale, Yale do Gummy Bribi, Obianco Yale, Casabuana, who was so. So some the way you go.
Your woman who's also, and they all stroke for her.
Bibri, one in Nara.
Yes, a man was so almost. I said,
for my actual to baby crowd, Mitchell money.
Where, Bema?
Oh, yeah,
where know here?
Oh, several quiet pictures of one yonder, who will be empty. I
see.
Because we had a man for Macopam the choir so. I said, I live baby. Cause midnight. Midnight, not me the sif ma. Two shop me say that chicken. No, you say no grab a record. Many so meeting for Sasa. Every Sabbath, I could say 8 tears, shro. And so Yanko Pada woman. Nina.
Is it what me da?
Hey. Mida papa. Mida pa.
Da ben na be program you know. Da ben na be can say treatment no.
Oh, nde. My year was my year kra me and me pay the pop. Because it's team better ya live ban bi.
I see.
My year
to aboka be say. Rest 300 million.
Oh, I did. I'm going to be that. You will be that. Da. That's a car. Boko hospital ha. That you be 1,000. Boko na do 50. Boko na say. But so come na say when you treat my papa. You sakasi akwa nya ya. E ha adwen sa. Swam. Me wanyim sakasi bi ha.
I see. Then you go pass.
100 million kura.
Apomuden here. This is say apomayodin na ene woni nyina kasa. Na ti acha bako sorry.
Ekopa.
Emofra no ho.
Empacha.
You were penny for how many years?
Was it 32?
Wow. Doc.
Yes, sir.
This is us, asem no ye ne tintin na ye
sir.
Say
Mami Graham so oton ade o dwam wa ha we ha ya wo.
Dem person busa ni na ma busa no se bibia. Ba anti uton de.
It's a cabbage.
Cabbage. Oh, it's wo ya okọ. Okay. Who's say? Any beetroot oh. All right. Doc, and your long talk is about assembly room. Nipa no wachire de kira kwan. Enye say obi ko fa no firi baby. Na ye de na ba.
Sir.
okeke na obehu no wokɔ baabi ɔkɔ asɔre obehu no wakyerɛ de kyerɛ akwan sɛ ɔtɔn cabbage wɔ abinti yɛfrɛ no didi ne sɛ mamansa enti wobɛtumi ehu na wo nso so no wode na yɛ adesua na adansesua enti no ɔsahene sɛ ana wɔ hɔ a wobɛtra nkyɛn
agabɛsɛ yɛde contact ne akyiri akwan no tuga wiana na aba madama
saa
bachan
mate
bidase enti anɔpa boss yɛtie ne sɛ obi a ne yade ne nuru me maami obi a ne yade te sɛ maami ɛne deɛ bro so saa no wɔn hwe akyiri akwan o kuma sɛ santa sɛ fanchebra opoku transport esti to hɔ ne wɔ yɛne nana mampɔnte ne fi no ne hwɛ anim o baba bɛto na nana nkasa mu sɛ dɛ maami kan no nya hwɛ owi a na doctor nkɔla na aka no aso mu ani gye wɔ hɔ hospital a wokɔ a wodu hɔ na awerɛ ahɔ woba na wosi hɔ ne deɛ woba ani gye wɔ hɔ san so obiara wɔ gyidie ne awerɛhyɛmu sɛ yareɛ na ɔde ba obehu obi die a na so kyɛn ne deɛ pakora nya ayaresa edi adanse a ne kɛsɛ ɔno ne deɛ ne deɛ koko ɛne yɛn kasa wɔ ahome 0247 90 44 73 0247 90 44 73 and I said 0244 770 486. If you have Dr. Wahaya or Kotansa Yejuma, the Mahoya Hanebla, now you are some man for 1 second would be a dance, was soon to me a dance.
Osai with us, Nana, as an year, sorry, no, Yari and Moody, and I are bay, and Moya home eduma.
That's it. Yari, who eduma no titulu ye stroke, will be a 1 year stroke. Afei obi a owo prostitute sɛbe ne Johnson nyɛ papa saa na mɛma no ba yɛboa wɔn pa amasa ɔhaw no firi hɔ afei obi ɔwɔ diabetes ne hypertension yɛde acupressure no yɛ masa ɔhaw no nyinaa tumi kɔma nipa no de ne ho afei obi wɔ hɔ a sɛnea obi sa maame no wɔntumi nna ɛna nso yɛ yareɛ yɛtumi ɛyɛ massage no anasɛ treatment no ma nkrɔfoɔ tɔ hɔ a wɔda papa na afei mmarima a sɛbe wɔn ayɛ mmerɛ wɔ mpam ne mmaa nso a sɛbe wɔn mo bɛkɔ afikyire a wɔteatea mu no wɔbrɛ no acupressure no tumi yɛ ma saa ɔhaw no nyinaa tumi firi hɔ na ne yɛfɛ koraa wɔ yasoɛyɛ ne sɛ woba hɔ a yɛmmisa wo nea ɛyɛ wo mimiamia wɔ nsa no wɔ nan no a mɛwie no adeɛ bia efi w'adwene mu bɛsi fam ɛkyerɛ ma metumi ɛkyerɛ wo sɛ ɔhaw wei na ɛwɔ hɔ woyɛ obi a wokita bibi a na werɛ fi no wagye wato baabi mɛkyerɛ wo no nyinaa wo a wonam a wokasakasa metumi kyerɛ saa nneɛma nyinaa na yɛayɛ acupressure no ama saa ɔhaw no nyinaa firi wo nipadua mu ama woatumi ade wo ho
alright
ma yɛyɛ no
eti we ɛnyɛ long talk kɔ fankyerɛ bra na ɛne doctor ɔfɛ amano na ɔfɛ amano nkudi nhyia mu na ɔyareɛ no ɛto obi twa yɛda ase yɛbɛsɛ ahyia bi
yɛnso yɛda ase
Akoko Abon kokruku adie chibia. Ghana man betu pɔnwa ne gyina wɔ man ba pa wɔ dwene Ghana ho kane. Akoko Abon yɛ dwumadi amanyɔku ahodoɔ ne gyina so da wɔn da yɛ so a wɔde ma Ghana man. Ti Akoko Abon dwumadi wɔ Hello FM so. Memenda anɔpa bia. Efi no nsia pa mu kusi nonko. Akoko Abon ɛyɛ gigi.
Welcome to Saturday morning.
Akoko Abon kokruku adie chibia. Ghana man betu pɔnwa ne gyina wɔ man ba pa wɔ dwene Ghana ho kane. Akoko Abon yɛ dwumadi amanyɔku ahodoɔ ne gyina so da wɔn da yɛ so a wɔde ma Ghana man. Ti Akoko Abon dwumadi wɔ Hello FM so. Memenda anɔpa bia. Efi no nsia pa mu kusi nonko. Akoko Abon ɛyɛ gigi.
Welcome to Saturday morning.
All right, it's 29 minutes to the top of the hour 8. All right, Joe Mensa, I love this. It's a classic from Joe Mensa with super sweet talks. My catcher was saying, my name, Honorable Eko Vincent Asifua. Now Vincent Eko Asifua. Oko said Hubert Seminary. Nanka Nyankopon pese oye Roman father. Maybe I'll call cardinal. Maybe anka ye kesenka or tiptoed towards Pope. But the Nyamepe and oye Nyamena Kasase Omra Mesumo Mangana through politics and through the very good people of Tafu constituency in the greater Kumasi municipality of Ashanti region of Ghana. Honorable Vincent, good morning.
Senior Marshal.
Yeah.
One of the Bahama men come brofu. Now I feel now the bro.
Sorry. Me parent to be the wolf for. Tineno, you know the other come brofu bia no. O come brofu ba ku bia 10 cedis.
10 cedis and maybe you have the cup of
Ti me come back with the 10. So also can with the 10. Ya brena chance Daniel. In a list to what is a papa na come brofu bia. Miss me can't tell. Obeni so ho ye de
senior pastor nyame adom no mpaibo ye ho ye pastor now so
adom na
no ba wo bodwuma wo ya de papa
na say wo yan pipi ni
pastor no kre
okay
yes no kokoko
yes ni dima matimanti na me de me feel say nka me share danti na ne wa wo ba na be ka kire me say yewura Samuel Pine akotena enkran tutu mane me no so ka me ni misa Intina said you see to Tomane, Abia na ye didn't come ye, a brave Bamasma to Tomane. You to Tomana, no what I says,
number so family lawyer. Now, you file a suit against him, defamation suit.
You file a suit against him. You file a suit against him. 4 ways. But could be 100.
And no meeting who's a obo nkrofo me mischievous in ukrum ha.
And obo me.
Obo di count am say na me when you panic in there, me just so mischievous so. I know so a very straightforward person.
That's right.
And sometimes they mischievous. So can they be mischievous?
Oh, so because will be a mischievous. It will more to power.
Very.
But be binting up media channel.
Some baby will be a mature.
Media channel. Headlines for all the reasons. Maybe a term sabi. Her Lordship Chief Justice. So in but also no OTC mu say and maybe because when I say I want to say okofa lawyer one also a lawyer okofa lawyer echo court and some the woman ni atibi kakra yen TV kakra but the can say never who e social media only me aminipa okoye MC maintain can that lord you sir as you can maybe I don't know
yes
you sir can say that weekend be king yen transfer
yeah do man na
say what's up the crayon
pressure
they say what what's up be say through ni no quite no be faso
you say no just 7 man adwuma was for radio na je wa host morning show na mama
and who you there
the who your papa
who see no
fantastic man yeah who your papa
and sasa ma wo fato ho so no akwa akosi say fe wo beko e de appreciative justice ni ti no akosi say
my mencha tafo my mencha kuma say tumfo o say tutu ono pay una na mecha masa chia tafo hine ne nimpanyumfo himfo kan ho mecha mu na no pay macha pankro no hine atafo na onim say pankro no estate area hosa no yewo bo anwene afi na yenya bo anwene hine ewo ho for the first time I'm share president for no catch me plain say on the bo anwene ye dinchi hona free you see enya bo anwene hine which is also in the constituency Otafo constituency no nti mama nana trinkwa wa bai de mana tenase na senior mami putting the matters into proper perspective share your constitution no senior meaning say what the 1992 well I was very young in 1992 but mo de na money afi munim the course in 1992 and even before 1992 munim say even the framing of this constitution the 1992 constitution was based on a number of factors and you to me and discounted the fact say constitution answer no say what try and I say oh yeah there are times obi personal biases between me abem say you wo fie hey na ka kire say hello fm yati cool ye betro emra ebebo ye cool no ho ban definitely something Kenya meche Kennedy Wedmo mo yempanyimfo hello fm hey very likely some oba yemra no one way or the other sometimes or a few of them to be able to as it were suit them even if they have future ambitions. It is the same thing that happened with our 1992 constitution and we cannot run away from that. Senior, Article 146 I have maintained in that ensure that you're fit for purpose. And when I started saying this, and that's what one of the reasons I'm a court and majority leader this week has been able to affirm the reasons why I'm a court say there should be a proper interpretation of the Article 146 of the 1992 Constitution. And you're fit for purpose because at the time we'll be here to suit the personal biases. We'll be here to, as it were, put a certain kind of fear. So it was as simple as that. And that is why when you check Article 146, so removing a Supreme Court judge, it tells you say a Chief Justice establishes prima facie. But when it comes to the Chief Justice, there's nothing like a prima facie that has been enshrined or if you like stated in the Constitution. Senior, let me give you another proof. Our Constitution now, the transitional provisions. you ensure the transitional provisions of the Constitution, and near the latter part of the Constitution, Section 34. So, about our Constitution. Okay. Senior, Section 34 of the 1992 Constitution, of the transitional provisions of the 1992 Constitution, states that no member of the PNDC, Provisional National Defense Council Secretary. See, at that time, when we say PNDC Secretary, we mean a Minister of State today.
That's right.
Or other appointees of the PNDC shall be held liable, either jointly or severally, for any act or omission during the administration of the PNDC. Senior, what does this mean? Mr. Kind Bill. Very, very important. And it puts the matter into proper perspective. Senior, Mr. Section 34.1. It says that no PNDC, no member of the PNDC or PNDC secretary, which is a Minister of State today, Senior Pacho Temi, or other appointees of the PNDC shall be held liable, either jointly or severally, for any act or omission during the administration of the PNDC.
You know, trying to say PNDC member now say Oswani be anywhere. You beat me this Sububia Bon so on the year and now say members living in the year.
No control. Teacher say the PNDC minister be here, that is Wallenstein, and I say any member of the PNDC. Boni Omudi say if they cause financial loss to the state, and they won't even go court because you say what causes financial loss to the state. That is the allegations that have been meted against him. Constitution way say so be yes adwumadi no and obi di sa bone no say sabe be okum ni pampa constitution no ashall say untimi nyede and hold this person liable. What does that mean? It means that there are personal biases even into the constitution of the Republic of Ghana. Obia your constitution no and they are satisfied the personal biases. And this is become nipa krampa constitution no ntimi nyam ho hwe. So in fact, let us go to the 2 of the section 34. The 2 says that it is not lawful, and it's clear it is not lawful. Just for any court or tribunal to entertain any action or take any decision or make any order or grant any remedy or relief in any proceedings instituted against the government.
So, Honorable, with all these imperfections and you can say these suspicions and whatever, our constitution was tailored and all made to protect some people. No?
Yes.
Because of the year 1988 referendum, constitution and sana year back about 1992.
Right.
Irrespective of whatever imperfections in there. And no, and the idea to see the year.
See, not imperfections necessarily, but satisfaction towards certain personal biases. That is what I'm talking about.
That notwithstanding, say a you who say you and only a G2.
Absolutely. And that is why to
say na yeko yedi adwuma pepepe until say your best son no, we have no choice.
See, I disagree with you.
And no, I
disagree with you. And you can say, you can say, because you are thrown into no, I was say the year Juma Pepe. That is why we have judge-made laws. When the constitution will have to be interpreted, Akosa versus Attorney General is telling you that interpret it so that it doesn't lead to absurdity. Interpret it. Said the Beya, to 4 versus Attorney General is also telling you that when reading the constitution, we know that personal biases can come in, but for contemporaneous matters, for matters that are because a need senior
contemporaneous
for contemporaneous matters, you read the constitution to bring about the sense in it. Say the bear, nyansa attention baba. To 4 verses Attorney General say, read the constitution as a living organism.
Understand it that way. Say they be an enyini. Enti assembly Judge Rebecca in 1978, and as assembly Judge Rebecca in 1994. A different judge in 2025 may interpret it differently because of the modern circumstances, the current circumstances. So it is not true that because something has been written in the Constitution, then you should follow it blindly. No. Because someone follow that affected public interest. When you follow it, that's affected public peace. You cannot follow. Because services, Attorney General is telling no. And that is why, senior, maybe call court. I can say yes, it has been stated, say in camera. I idea being secretly. But okay, Utadari versus Attorney General. Utadari tell my judges no, Anas. Because the judges need be a conjugate punching no make a common brabasana or Mabuasam the microphone. When the matter was before the Chief Justice, Asem no, na almost shown or AIC, Accra International Conference Center. But the judges, in giving a judgment of issue are not about before them, no, said, yes, I didn't see in camera. Now, so you could show no AIC, it doesn't mean that you should nullify what? The procedure. But young Koso. That is why senior maker say, I am disappointed with the fact that when we go to court, the Supreme Court bench is telling us, whatever has been stated in the Constitution, that is what we should work with. That cannot be the case. Yes, setting a very bad precedence for ourselves. Senior, now let me go into the matters itself.
Chief, say sana Constitution the car. That's almost so sana etia. After all, send nipa nina and the cancer. And I don't know ye can was me. There be a majority decision and answer there.
Let me help you this way. When we went to court, one of the matters, and they say, as someone Chief Justice,
and some potibe now the court.
Oh, yeah, me ba, when we went to Supreme Court, judges no person much say. So far as you throw in camera nintino. Bibi ebesi ewo baby omoya ade no emfa wo mo. In effect, that is what they are trying to say. Because the Chief Justice came to court complaining, say, even though yesi ade no yenye no kokuam. Nanso mi wura kokuam ho no, ya so me mena mia. Mi wura kokuam ho no, ye de to asimi so. Mi wura kokuam ho no, ya bom asum. Afa mi bonkum e de abepie mi nifa. It is a constitutional right that I have as a person. So if a Supreme Court judge will tell me that they twice me so, but I'm found because the thing is supposed to be held in camera.
But at the end of the day, say
why can't I protect my constitutional right?
The because so you fancy ye ade no e wo bedwam na ye nyina ye hwe.
Yes.
Ye opinion will it matter?
No, the public opinion matters because international community is watching, investors are watching. They will have to have some amount of confidence in our judiciary and our judicial system. Public interest is of utmost importance. Senior, on what basis say you be a Chief Justice and a section of the public are not happy with it? You should have a commanding support in terms of removing a leader of an arm of government. And it should not only be about justice, say, but let it be seen that
at this point, it will be 8 years. Honorable Vincent Kowasifua, a dear baby in the Maokupiko.
Yes, so number one, the time I call court and say, I felt that one, procedural improprieties be bracy. As I said, Article 146, and same baby, I say,
so we establish it.
Prima facie for Chief Justice. It doesn't. It was a case, a JQ versus AG, and they established say one there should be a prima facie case. When you say AG crown power, so you see ECR, Electoral Commission. It has not been stated in our constitution. You say mutatis mutandis. So we say Article 146, the same procedure near the
Mukroya so na momo say Supreme Court Mo be say assembly sida what
Precedence.
So no any first way say assembly be sida there then we follow.
I'm just saying that.
All rule is so laws. Yes, Anamoka.
No, I'm just saying that. So electoral commissioner. You're stating will be our constitution. It is not based on precedence. It is based on the phrase mutatis mutandis. What is being used to apply in Article 146? Let's just use the same thing to apply for.
And once ago,
yes,
this state,
yes,
electoral commissioner free.
Yes,
it is a ne. Say you per se electoral commissioner free.
Yes,
let's say any constitution. A quiet fast so back free or baby and no, you bet me I saw the AU.
And only let's say a case. What you say? It's just a case, and I said procedure being a you know. And in fact, if you want to use Article 11, the principle in Article 11, the Constitution is always bigger than any other friend a law. So I'm just saying that you use Article 146 in the DBE Electoral Commission. But the point I'm trying to make is say, in a broader perspective, Adia no untimi ga say any constitution untimi fanya adwuma because any electoral commissioner any constitution they will consider to be able to remove the chief justice because you be use Article 146 you use as you rightly said precedent the SCA dada then you use no the electoral commission but as I said the entire court a number of things are His Excellency the President and follow there are some of them afterthought no try so bad follow. But procedurally, we've had cause to say, the first time of paying senior, Mabahe, I was say, Ebianka Mididi, which is supposed to be breakfast. Semitriana, we are Juma about 5 p.m. Na Mididi ya. Na me could do the 5 p.m. I still cannot term that as breakfast. So, yeah, the petition is down. That's also my CJ. In your petition, and some local consulted a year Council of State. Not so consulted Council of State later. And some of the culture say, na petition ground from Mamma the Premier. You cannot tell me that you have remedied the procedural impropriety. A procedural defect which need to be remedied correctly. And that is why I'm saying that for purposes of future, the Supreme Court should assist me in outlining the proper procedure in removing a Chief Justice.
And what did the Supreme Court say?
The Supreme Court did not agree with me. They feel that it has been remedied because His Excellency the President, at the latter point, Edema, Chief Justice. That is how I saw 3-2. In fact, the two other justices felt the point that I was making in court was the right procedure to follow. But the three others did not agree with me. I have an opportunity to go for a review. I'm considering because, as I said, Chief Justice now moved to key the matter onto herself, court, to go and ask for an interlocutory injunction. Senior, as some Chief Justice now the court, there are one or two which I think say be Ghana for whom. There were the petition who could die a year president. Were ye one of the Supreme Court judges dancing? Justice Poorman, who is also the chair of the committee. Were you dancing as a witness? Meanwhile, President Mahama appointed as Supreme Court judge as a chairman of the committee. Senior, how is this possible? So Chief Justice is coming to you, telling you, the Supreme Court, I am running to you with the greatest of respect that the Supreme Court judge cannot be a witness and also sit on the committee, which he is supposed to be a witness before that committee. And surprisingly, the Supreme Court didn't see sense in this. Daniel Forino, when you Justice Poorman as one of his witnesses. Meanwhile, Justice Poorman, you say, on the chair of the committee.
Pastor William says Supreme Court judges are supposed to be men of wisdom.
Men of wisdom, men of conscience, men of integrity.
And of
in
integrity
the four walls of Supreme Court.
And of knowledge. If in their wisdom, their integrity, their knowledge, their experience, they sit down. Now also say, as someone, Mamma can say
it does not mean they are infallible. It does not mean they are infallible. The same way that personal biases were put in our whole constitution. It's the same way now observing personal biases, even on the bench. If you can say, personal biases, I can see. We have issues to settle or scores to settle. But senior, I am suggesting to you that on what basis now be as a witness? Now, as I must say, the case. How is the person going to be examined and re-examined and cross-examined? For us to know, say, as someone, then you feel need yabano. How do I cross-examine that person as a person who has been affected by the petition? Senior. And this one, the Supreme Court didn't see reason in it. The Supreme Court, once again, as I said, I say, even when your constitutional rights is being trampled upon, senior, Supreme Court say, because constitution natural say income rent, just no secret, no damn will be a senior, me kwani eboma sumo, ye di tuo semisu, ye me deyo. The Supreme Court is feigning ignorance of same. How? How do you give this ruling?
But as a lawyer,
senior, I'm asking you, what do you want for lawyer to what I mean,
wait, lawyer. Enti what I say sana humanity the Supreme Court no bekano whether otiase or na say you do.
But it should bring out some amount of public confidence in the judicial system. And I'm sorry, we are losing it. Because how do you say that I don't have a remedy to protect my constitutional right under the Constitution? Because a certain procedure should be done in camera. Because Constitution is Chief Justice are running to you say, Sabiasi affiliate to Tim Cross a common be. Yes, such a left, right, center out. So lawyers now mondo omo representing petitioners no. Ye almost omo phones kra mo di wram. Me dey me phones and my laptops in every chain.
Because we're a suspect.
Can you imagine?
According to lawyer Martin Amidu, said the Constitution was intentionally crafted to ensure that sensitive proceedings remain confidential to protect the reputation of the accused, maintain the integrity of the judiciary, and shield potential witnesses.
I agree with him. But it doesn't mean that is why there's an exception to every rule. But Martin Amidu is not saying that when you go to the in-camera session of such a proceedings and you are slapped, a gun at your head, your constitutional right is being trampled upon. Martin Amidu is not saying that you cannot run to the court for
in such instances, after every sitting, report on what happened.
You cannot get it because the Constitution says in camera.
But someone also I will know you grant interview and you tell the people what transpired.
It's your word against theirs. That is even if they want to speak. But if it is a public, it's a matter of public interest, why don't you let the public see it? And even if you don't want the public to see, who public ni be ho a, maba ho be ka tro say dey si wo. Nti mi kra biyam hwehwe me, ba bi a modi ade na kwhye kra biyam hwehwe me. Nti bua me. Na o se mfa ho a. Who be say me wo room ho ansan wo say bibi koso.
Now say majority leader say me bua na say nyame kra na wa correct me. Majority leader it is all can be I say mo be yam re bi e be ma.
Yes.
Said the ABC Chief Justice if you say he is anticipating say saadi we are ekoso.
Yes.
E betimi asa esi e bia na anye bi no enti no yenye we next time yem si kwan a we beat me dear. Is that right?
Me kura me de me hunu ni say. Wajia tum say the system Article 146 is not a perfect system. The reason why I'm in court on Wajia tum say ye elaborating one at the same amount of certainty as to the procedure in removing the Chief Justice. It is that opportunity that I wanted to give to the Supreme Court judges to do that on behalf of the people of Ghana. Because, as I said, they are judge-made laws. Judges can make laws by way of interpreting the Constitution. And yet, there's an opportunity there about Supreme Court to do that for us. The same way a J-Trum versus Attorney General, the judges had the opportunity to let us know that yes, the entire Constitution established a prima facie, but the court had an opportunity. So, as to what happens in the removal of a Supreme Court judge, let the same thing happens to the Chief Justice. It's an opportunity that I give to them. So, we will not even need what Mahama Yariga is saying. And it's an admission that the system is not a good system, it's not a perfect system. It is also an admission, say, indeed, 1992 Constitution, you're here to satisfy some people. Senior, so we go through Section 34 natural, you'll be shocked. As to how people are putting it now, no, I hear Ghana, no, they are satisfied. To your point, that was no court, no tribunal. No, you see, West, it is not lawful. Come on. It is an admission, and we should treat this with some amount of intelligence.
Well, but say Chief Justice as well. So shall say now. Psyche will say what is to be has got to be.
Yeah, it's a political torture. Political discrimination.
But it's a coalition of political parties, PNP, LPG, NDP, MPP, a petition the can I say
the diplomatic
community.
Yes.
Of what effect?
Well, so we want the world to
what
know.
Effect?
We want the world to know the injustice that is going. As I sit here, so they make a bitch Ghana for you. The people of Ghana should know what is going on. The people of Ghana should know that what is going on is not law. Unfortunately, it is supposed to be law, but unfortunately, it is not law. A demo, Supreme Court demo that morning. Something happened.
What happened?
And I was hurt.
What happened?
There was a young man at my back who stood up and introduced himself as Eric Amehu. Also, registrar of the committee now president as setting up. And so, so when you go to court, your both applicant in the that is if it's an application, like what we were supposed to experience in court that day. In the applicant in the no original. Justice Tokono, then present. Then the defendant. And you realize, we sued all the members of the committee under the AG. But the young man stood up and said, he is representing the committee.
That was the committee party to the suit.
The committee was not a party to the suit. See, now what being too much? No, because of your experience, in Tina, what being pa?
What being
too much? Because the committee was not a party to the suit. Then you have a registrar of the committee coming there to say, I'm here to represent the committee.
I'm supposed to be a friend of the court.
I'm not here for lawyers who will come to court to come and argue their point, to have their, as it were, almost to be heard by the Supreme Court, or if you like, by the court.
And I'm afraid amicus
curiae. No, what can one drum so that it will help the discourse in court. So it is not about
or introduce you. So
that was when Godfrey Dami stood up. Lawyer. In fact, that time the Tokono lawyer, right. But that was part of the legal team of Tokono.
Okay.
And he stood up, say, the committee is not a party to the suit.
Mm-hmm.
The committee cannot be represented here. However, he can represent the individual persons individually. Because you are here on behalf of the committee, and then it means the AG no wahano krampono. Because the AG is representing the president, and it's the president's committee. So it means that you are even telling the AG that he has no business here in court. Senior, and when you then you had the acting CJ shouting at him, sit down. And you could see the hunger. I'm saying, hey, what is happening? And you could see that it is not about what you are coming to say here, really. But that's it. We are not happy. And you see, senior, what the father will require drinking him. You know, Supreme Court judges. Ordinarily, when personal biases come to play, Supreme Court judges are supposed to be protecting one of their own for law to change. But that's not what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
I agree. Say you say them run here, Juma. But it means that I say Obi Anyan in normal year in terms of the first when I was a CJ, I'm a that is what I am seeing, unfortunately.
But ebi say one ma dey na political because so we will be to say we will be to say lawyer Godfrey Dame mo akwagina CDT na mo yes mo na mo the lawyer for mo ye politically exposed people and it makes the whole thing appear political.
I agree with you, but Article 2.1 of the Constitution is very clear that the citizen of Ghana can go to court to ask for interpretation or enforcement of the Constitution. I'm a citizen of Ghana. The
Constitution cannot
interpretation.
Constitution bet me I can say, but said you can said be I would want you so quiet. Said why work equity. Said do point be after say as I say it me interpret.
Obian court, Obian Yanari so court. Of course, because court are saying a problem. What I say? Say Kennedy would also interest of a Caribbean committee amwako.
Just Godfrey Dame, political.
Godfrey Dame, yes, me fan lawyer.
Or no, as say is no, or no, so or
Godfrey Dame, me genidi bruta.
Or yet a chief justice, as also lawyer. It creates impression say at the end of more politicizing.
Well, I agree with you to a point. In fact, I've had
conversations. That time, I me share. I think on City. Now I think you were on Zoom in a week. And on Busa, he said, "I didn't know no said you more damn could dinama managing." And you were making the same point.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. That I agree with you. Say, I mean, it shouldn't have come out that way. What I say, upon hindsight, you know, maybe the Chief Justice could have probably taken a different lawyer, so that as you are saying, even though also or who counsel be to me choose any lawyer, but for purposes of, I mean, a proper discourse, no be able to say, oh, when you see it, and as you are rightly saying, you know, I agree that if she had chosen a different lawyer, can also be but I mean,
Godfrey Dame also can say, Sandy can also so the lawyers on the other side,
so they can answer for their own questions.
All right. Chairman, as they say, Akko will be something which is there. What is the latest on Chairman, regional chairman?
Well, I'm told say what me miti a year bail condition, you know. But Adebia Sienra, as a young person in the MPP, I am not only sending a strong signal to the NDC. Even if it takes us 20 years, if they continue what they are doing, we may replicate it.
But the NDC any different from the more
senior T the mekano. What do you say? You see, I had no spoken. You see, a whole former vice president, and you see that disrespect to Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia. I'm pained. I'm very worried that the man leaves his house, attempt to see the chairman of his party in Ashanti region. And this Ashanti region, market. And you can see the pain in their hearts. The party people are not happy. The kind of treatment that we've given to Chairman Wontumi, to the extent that we had one of our own, the Prime Minister of the party, Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia, visiting the place, and you denied him access to Chairman Wontumi. Let us respect.
But some say Obia is equal before the law. Yes,
This
Dr.
thing
Baumia
happened.
is heavyweight.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That you see, we are in a discourse. I mean, a democratic discourse. Let us show some amount of respect to each other. All that is happening now are allegations, suspicions. I am not one of the people who say so. We are Ghana Sika. No, but you have to follow the right procedure, and you have to do so in such a way that the international community, public confidence in it, torture will be politically. And that's a political victimization who show where power lies. You can go ahead with that, but even try as much as possible to make it look as if it is the law. Because who dear grant, senior, anytime that the NPP comes to power, as I said, even if it's 20 years, we are young people and we are seeing what is happening. Why when you are watching Obia, remember on 1 billion bail conditional? Because that is the law. Remember on 1 billion bail conditional. Why are we turning our country into a kind of undemocratic country where we've come from? Maybe you're free about the dream. Now your mind to say please, power is transient. The NDC should be watchful. Nipa,
what has this got to do with NDC? State institutions at work.
His state institution appointed by
NDC.
He was just appointed.
NDC NIB by. And NDC EOCO by state institutions. And they are working. And they must be seen to be working. So.
And a state institution does not show any respect to a statesman like Dr. Muhammad Baumia. Why?
Vincent,
Honorable Vincent, they are attempting. So Dr. Muhammad Baumia. Trust me, if they don't take care, it might be replicated. It might be replicated.
And another replication.
That is why I'm saying, what should that be 50 million bill condition? The next time they bear 1 billion on the amount.
You must move back.
And 1 billion in a way. That is how we explore and abuse our law.
But the American say,
how
you are anticipating said that
I am not saying so. I'm just saying, I mean, I may say, so almost year. Yeah, young people now, all parts of you said you're more 88 and paying for anymore. One shiny year. Maybe a yes,
but that's the son of the far.
See another time, no man say.
Are you more than 1 hour?
No, maybe 7:35.
7
about 30 minutes.
Add it to the
senior man, not 4:34. Master plan a frame is senior. And I do cram and add it to the boys, you can name maybe do 30 minutes. What's in the
say me wo honorable Isifu Mohammed.
So I buy one can as a for foundation moduma. Senior also mean sorry nko enra akota fuji mo na mo sorry na maternity block ye yo and a convince maternity block maternity block minister
oh honorable Vincent Nyabuche
o ma mi wura na kakra bi ko metra ha de bia o na me sa
jagbe kuna mane mi wura wo bia o sa na manim no na anya fe eti wo manim na anya fe sa o se mi wura de wo se o ba ka se bibusa o se mehu se wo ne inusa aye mo photo
but the girl pama me wa bra o ka
o say me catch us one Lord user mo pictures trendy me feel say sa program na at least you could have used the opportunity to tell us as a foundation
master planner also catch me say and only a third
or no master planner or no a host to
and only a third program online
okay as a foundation how is it doing
and no your Portafo government hospital maternity block na waka ho asemwa de bia de bo metri so woni ayako ayi ahonu aha
why am no why
o say na be 2 days ago any birthday and na wo
why am there
Joel akwana wo
yerepa Joel
na wo no so birthday me and na mama betra ho ma set up ma afraid Joel afraid ne sa to 11 me bi okose
Joel birthday
Hey, over there. Hey.
All right, okay.
Akwana ma bo be 12 no friend me na me masa me mfa. My friend more than 20.
It's say foundation maternity.
You call a Tafu Government Hospital. You know, say maternity block no. You need not less than 70 million to be able to do that.
70 million cities.
Yes.
Wow.
Senior, me mean to me and from Sika. Me nibi.
70 million. I just all the available to me for this. Lord of mercy.
And what we need to do is say, omuno man kitten kakre wo ho ebetu di asoso mu no. We tried to go and help. Nti enra yekoho ana me could donate an amount of 150,000 the mom. It is 1.5 billion.
Wow.
Many doctor that on the superintendent. And Tafu Government Hospital, your problems it is because at the time I set it up, that was 1970s. Tafu was just a sub metro at the time. And the population now say dealing with, and now you grow more than the population. Senior, Tafu Government Hospital is not up to 50 beds. In fact, emergency ward, no, beds are just 9. Labor ward, 2.
For 4 years, I'm by then, I'm on the count.
Senior, when I make a choice, okay, 2021, I hold the Minister of Health to the floor of Parliament, asking him to check Republic for loan near Kwaji said yes, I don't know. Why don't you come and do it? 2022, I did same about twice. 2023, I did same once. And you could see the problem that we have, because of the contract that was signed 2008, 2007, when Dr. Anthony Akuto said my predecessor was there. And how to let the contractor know, so bet to us who so mobe jana manaku and a man so train them.
Manso between one and one.
Contractor and the government. Because I think the contractor want the contract to be reviewed and be given to him. And I think the government too wants to give it to another person because who's a contractor and so failing.
See, how do you resolve this?
It is difficult. Only Pankrono Community Center no. It had the same challenge. And I'm a because that one is when you say no crown, me amedi bisika call ya mede call ye no. Minya pushback and I'm catch a contractor and so don't find court by the oneself. Because that one is more into me. At least I donated 200,000 and the next one was 150,000 or so. And they drew baby. You say no, no community center no. A hospital juma. But there is still a legal tussle that maybe in future I may have to face because it was awarded to a contractor at the time. And if I have to go and see the contractor now, sana mana koso senior into me yeshe.
At Tafu Government Hospital, there may be none be. Yes,
it is almost done. Also, we'll see children's ward. It is almost done. Yes.
All right, Binyana, maybe Sano. Nama how I move you no more.
Panachoma, I said this year, don't be my.
Maybe some say, oh, what Davis are there. Why, say, Ushia, Honorable Jabinachi, and Mammy. Ushia, Honorable Offensive North, and no Achiana, and my own MP. Maybe I'm a trouble.
What's way?
Mensia South.
Bafo.
Oh, with me Beninam, Mensia, by your community engagement on consultant.
No, he is one of the first time as also original Hawkeye Parliament. Even all the NDC senior men. Oh, one of us who can't imagine no mutino. Oh, Anna, when you honorable soon. Oh, soon, yeah, lawyer.
Utuswa.
Yeah, lawyer.
Have a good day, sir.
My friend, lawyer. Thank you so much.
Akoko Abon kukuruku adie chibia. Kana mai. Now, rural banks in can say the grand finale. Now, your major question. Rural bank be some Ghana since 1983. No problem so that. Odi the boss so cooperative savings account, current account, and audit deposit. Nimpuntio and an dati account in obi obeko bank obia a rural bank man.
Christmas Day, a year I have one Premier Rural Bank PLC. Say simple because of controller loan a ma abanyu my phone loan, Premier loan, any agriculture or farmers loan. nti currently Ahafano Premier Rural Bank PLC e ho na nipa bi di won ani akire.
Interesting. Na
na eba no money transfer services Western Union any dia aka nyina beka mo so wo ye bi.
Okay, but just 5 of their branches.
Head office no okunsu wioso Swame Takwa Mekuru baako wo ho Tepa ena Pokukuru Mamefa other phone no kura enso so preko Mankranso Kunsu Empasaso any the most current one kura ye wo ebuakwa
Mama Munzama Ahafano Premier Rural Bank PLC contestant no waya die pa. Finally, our numbers
020-998-1738. Website www.thepremierbank.com. Email info@thepremierbank.com.
Now my verdict. Until further notice, Ahafano Premier Rural Bank PLC, the best rural bank in Ghana. Congratulations. Ahafano Premier Rural Bank PLC, growing together. The new chef in town, the new STC Ultramodern Bus Terminal in Kumasi.
The new STC GH Express Terminal yeka ho asemi. Social transport terminal bi e wo Ghana. Na nyamese en kanokre. E ho ye nice and neat.
Buses alone do new STC and GH Express Terminal. Ni nyina ye brand new. Na drivers now say pokra ni kumi.
The new travel experience in Kumasi. Now some new STC GH Express Terminal are unique in so many ways.
The new STC GH Express Terminal was of labor runabout. A modern waiting area, advanced ticketing system, event center, shopping mall, barbering salon, restaurant, and many more.
The new STC GH Express Bus Terminal was of labor runabout. A total filling station nechi hwa.
So quiet terminal no a wo asafu labor ho. Now kura niema free. So and as the niema free yen terminal wa kra Kumasi free. So person auto ticket ana bibi fufuro bi a friends 0557 943 607 ana 0245 390 818.
Se bibi fufuro me che business deal fufuro bi so a eya friends 0244 412 016 and 0244 591 900.
Yelodi Accra Kumasi Accra, Kumasi Takrade Kumasi, Kumasi Tamale and a Tamale Kumasi.
The new chef in town. In fact, the ultra-modern STC GH Express Bus Terminal. It was suffer roundabout too. Yes, Shami. Now you got that nice travel experience. I say.
Tapia Eba Mesha, Usunumbi. Akoko Abon kukuruku adiechi bia.
Ghana man betu pon ne gina wo mamba power gine Ghana ho kane. Akoko Abon ye dwumadi amanyuku ahodo ne gina so da won da ye so a wodi maka na man. Ti Akoko Abon dwumadi wo Hello FM so. Memenda no pepia. Efi no siempa mu kosi no nkro. Akoko Abon gigi.
Abusu ya saba bi Akoko Abon dwumadi na wuti o Hello 101.5 FM abra dwumadi kosi wo so no. Or text with me 0265170336 0265170336. Honorable Isifu Mahmoud, or a lawyer or a member of parliament for Binduri constituency. O can't Binduri penipa ba ko pene di ba utrim e we wiase wa obicha no 50 cedis. Prof, hwan Binduri, or your popular chill be out.
That's what president did.
Or your popular crash, honorable member.
Atubiga.
Stephen Atubiga.
Very much.
Honorable to say.
Yamana Domo Minion, I'll say.
Aduna. And Mr. Dennis Kwakwa, former communications director, NPP Ashanti Waha. What a Professor Smart Saponka. And then Obantempa.
That's all.
This is Mampon 4. Can't you have any more? We are saying we are covered by. He said, on your MP, to me, I said, what to say. Mr. Dennis Kwakwa, what to say?
Yeah, Master, my dear. I'm not doing
what to say. And Kodano, eh?
Or more,
Babusia penny.
I was a penny, my man is catching to the castle where I ran with Dante, Major descent away. And this caca crowd, my good mother castle and away.
So time at you.
Oh, 70 hours a miniano.
All right.
Apart from say, don't the teacher person could
Akoya.
Yeah, Metawa too. So far, Oka won't be trying to the other have a bar or my chance.
How been doing?
Yes, I mean,
this week, I will say, Ghana can send me whole president. Thank you to all. Bono region. Honorable foreign minister, in his own wisdom, or close to Washington, Ghana mission.
Okay.
Chief Justice and Semia, Honorable, I can say, foreign minister, Kruya, so I can provoke Sakra say, Busase, resign, or resign. But who to me is taking the center stage.
Yes.
In Tiano, the Ebeka Hwasa. Mame Emma Uchinkwa, and all I can say is happy birthday to you, if you Frenchman or no. Or say, it's your birthday today, Miss Presla Udru, we're a fresh graduate, Nelson from the Garden City University. Must say, happy birthday to you, Miss Presla, from your husband, Mr. Prince T, or your HOD Asokwa Children's Hospital, must say, and the entire family. They say, may the good Lord richly bless you. And Dusi Pukia, Abana Pukia, happy birthday to you. Abana Pukia, also so Oton and Mass Slippers, Nemanta, dear. I also so know what you are report. Abana and Ewawoda, Yamen Piper, and the Eboma saying Yamen Shawso, or more Hobay, or Mausika Bibi, Loma Oton, or my Antonomo. Abana Dusipoku of Abripo. Abana, more glory, more poise, more verve, more energy. Happy birthday to you. Lawyer, would to me ask no say no hunufa. Ebi say a political, you can say persecution. Ebi say they are born at all. Ebi say yes, the Emranda na say the true. Ebi say oh, Emranda cry na say yeah, I'm na you who oh, cause will be a money bill. Not condition 15 million Ghana cedis a dose. Former Vice President Abdul Munia, Akoye and Sembi Baby said your person will be in common Viana or Daroma 80 because Binduri the Aquawa and a Ufimwa Bentin, Yebe Crocro, wow, I know with different treatment to her. Okasan will be at Nanu to my bit me a Manaqua Bontin. We are
as a professor because
a prophet,
sorry, Dennis, former regional communication director. Onombom the Nankama, who are Kamekaka because as a opposition just 5 or 6 months in Yabredodo and T. Okase.
Opposition, of course, there's some way libre. 5 days on way libre.
Oh, well, at least going to Ghana first 4 years in the year and sans first term. Yes, and first just 5 months in Aja. O say ruling government members have been one or no mobile contract and I just say by the second year, no, yes, so Medasi Bebri, Mamindi Kai, and chair Ashanti regional chairman. Then party top hierarchy Nina Kosi, the last grassroots, which are me Leonard College, so the communication director of the region. See, Babio Mobia, me Cham. And see, back to substantive question now, who Bisamina, yes. Sana Obiaka, Bisu say, saa na yɛsɛ yɛ no ebi so sɛ political persecution obiara bɛka nea ɔka ne nyinaa gyina baabi a ofi baabi a o political interest wɔ or relations with the suspect, that is Chairman Wontumi. Ebiso, excuse me to say, Ebiso nim say, Ebiano, Ebiso bayede, ebetuom, enti omo dikai, mama, omo dikai, Ebiso erasheko yoko ne, NIB or Benin Police, CID headquarters, so just to also prepare the ground, say, at least a dream so mamu yede and now I say mamu konja me mame so nkoye dede ni bi mame so enye de ye ni bi se ne be ya ye chimia me so menya sa simpani bi efi party supporters so like ye call national security call untimi fie se ne na oye audio calling for help ne de ade no me gidi say o show mo a yenim say omo din one way or the other linked or is suspected to be invited by these security agencies for investigations no we hear omo dodo na de aka omo amoye sa dede ne bi and then the issues are nema say bi say hono say these institutions no institutions are na ewo ho dada na ana institutions are you're creating for the first time. And then we be also a question now. These are existing institutions either say me no cry eti ha yebeto ye ana before say ye cry be di politics achino na institutions no ewo ho no edi saa agimadi a omode invite Wontumi no. So say Wontumi ho ase ebe drew this stage then you ask yourself say what institutions for instance say Yoko and I handle no then a Yoko yes no kwa ye hu bida and the only answer when you face a question is say the Yoko ye no e biasi then pay and then now what be so say yes say bail condition no hu dodo no e den dodo ye nyane de ade fortunately ya te say from the lawyer that is senior Pierre Kubi. So almost can you kind of say meet bail conditions no, and I think has been granted bail as we speak. So what is it? It means that it was possible.
Has it been granted bail?
Yes, I think so.
No. I'm say me satisfied.
Well, I think late news no, and I mean the meeting, but I think they said the bail conditions were satisfied. But
it's been met. It's been met.
Yes.